Hello, everybody, and welcome back to hour three of this thing that's going on now with dead PCs and stuff. So,
There's no dead PCs
Yet.
Yet.
Yes,
we'll see.
exactly.
We'll see. Listen, all I'm saying is I legit went for the peanut butter and jelly with banana hype. I'm doing it. Absolutely.
How is peanut butter and jelly? I've never had it. It's not
That's
bringing me-
Really?
that's
I
you
love
should
peanut butter.
probably
It's
be
not a
a
thing?
grown up and join the real world of eating children's food.
So good.
I mean,
Or
it's like these strawberry
Nutella
preserves.
and honey.
Ooh,
Nutella
Wait,
and honey.
Nutella and
Or
Yeah, yeah,
honey
yeah.
and peanut butter.
Yeah,
Were you
yeah.
here when
Peanut
I
butter
brought out
and
my Nutella book?
bananas.
Yeah, or go like quadruple
Or-
layer and get a bunch more in there.
Or add marshmallows in there.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, fluff, whatever. Yeah.
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 I'm not like a huge fan of
it's
jelly,
preserves
Ollie.
though, so not jelly. It's preserves because jelly. I mean,
Oh.
I'm. It's not like I went and
Technically, it's
bought.
jam.
Yeah, I usually
No.
do like the jam instead of like jelly.
Look,
Jelly
Nutella
and
is
jam
the
are
best thing.
reversed in the
Let's
UK
be
from
honest
your
here.
perspective.
Yeah, if I really want like a peanut butter sandwich, I'll just have a peanut butter sandwich. I'm not a big fan of jelly or jam.
Well, peanut butter and banana. I love peanut butter and banana.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Peanut butter and
It's still like
banana.
a bit
You know
sweet.
what I
Either
love?
way,
Fantasy
I like to dip
adventures in tombs
it in
and
milk.
dungeons.
Excuse me,
Oh.
Ollie. Excuse me, Ollie. We're talking about food.
No, Ollie, we're busy.
Yeah.
Chat
Get
is
back
talking
out
about
of
food
here.
for us in the
No.
whole stream.
Mm.
We've got to talk about, this dragon in a dungeon.
Ollie,
you know?
listen. I know you're trying to reel it in, but all I have to say is peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly. Well, sorry.
That's
It's not even
exciting.
like a dad
Peanut
joke
butter in
because
my
it's
mouth.
fun. It's a dad joke just because it's so.
It's not even a dad joke. It's just a bad joke.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
By the way, that was a dad joke
I'm cool with that too.
because it was a pun.
All right. Well, Ollie. Now that I'm done embarrassing myself and everyone's rolling their eyes, you can take it away.
Yes. So you've been resting. You've been Gadira's been bandaging her wounds while she's while Tonan's been giving everyone some good advice on how to not die. The strange wild magic that was taking over Bjor has faded into the past of memory, and he suddenly seems a lot more relaxed.
I can actually provide everyone with food that would have gathered on the outside
I mean, it's
as
only
a
been an
background
hour.
ability. Yeah, but like if we wanted to have like a snack, like
Are you
Provide, like, some raw
chopping
meats and
pieces
good
off
berries.
of this ogre?
No, she's a
No,
druid.
like,
She just sort of has
it's just-
food.
it's meat. It's
Yeah,
dried.
I mean the taste
you don't know
of
what
drow,
it is.
Drow have a different sort of
Yeah,
culinary
quite-
taste.
you don't know quite what it is at this
Listen,
point.
if you play in Faerun, there's literally recipes where I know we don't like really talk about that so much over in the other game, but like dwarves eat goblin brains out of goblin skulls. Like that's actually a normal
it's Dwarf
recipe.
Fortress.
It's perfectly normal. You know what I mean? And we just don't play up that. We're like, oh yeah, dwarves, they're civilized and stuff. But no, they
Well, they're
legit.
not.
It's like
Nothing
no,
uncivil about
goblins
eating the
do.
brains of your enemies to gain their knowledge. That's just...
Well, no. They don't gain their knowledge, but they're not barbarians. They just enjoy the taste of their fallen foes. That's all.
Goodness.
So.
Alrighty. So you've rested up. You've spent about an hour, give or take. Some of you have a pretty good sense of time underground, so you can continue on if you want. Or if you want to just be like a coward, you just leave.
We are
No,
getting
we're
paid.
not cowards.
We're getting paid to notarize all the things that are being done by Bjor. So we are obviously going to continue traveling forward, so we can make sure the story of Bjor lives on in legacy.
Wow, I can see so much better as a drow
Yeah.
than as a spider.
I'm tempted to check this door for a trap.
Okay, yeah, you would probably check the door for the trap first.
Is that the
I'm also
perception
good at that.
or investigation?
It's perception if you want to like
Funny.
stay good from afar. Investigation if you want to like.
I'm
Yeah.
good
And
at
then the
investigate,
deer
but
will
you did
open the
well.
door whenever.
The door
he's
is
done.
trapped, but you can hear something going on behind it. Maybe a heavy breathing or something. Yeah, like more dramatic than that.
Oh wait! Oh
Yeah,
my
you-
God! It's Darth Vader. Well, you
It's
said
not.
dramatic.
Yeah, I guess you're right, huh? Yeah, you can hear something, but the door itself is not trapped. It is probably the most ornate out of all the doors you've seen here, and that's important.
So do we
Break
open
out
the
the filter
door and we just see that red lightsaber and it's that scene from Rogue, whatever number it was?
1.
Yes.
Whatever number that was.
Look, I just know that
Oh
was
no.
new Star Wars movie.
Oh Lord. Yeah.
And yeah,
You can't
everyone
count that
just
high.
look,
Oh.
look. Just because I know number good, don't mean
That's
I'm
what
not smart.
Kadir is gonna open the door then. If you give her the go ahead.
Okay. Each and every one of you make me a dex save.
It's a trap.
The door wasn't trapped.
That's
Ah.
what it was.
Behind it, you
Everyone
see...
or just me and
Oh, hey,
Everyone
look, there's
roll
a
me a
thing.
dex save.
But
Oh, no.
I'm way over here.
My stats
No,
go
you
back
weren't.
to normal.
You
But I'm
were-
way over
you-
here.
So
Oh no.
I think the worst part is Bjor was almost expecting this.
Oh, it's not bad.
It's going to be a dragon breathing directly, on top of us as we
With
open the
dragon
door.
breath going on, you open the door to this immediate plume of draconic breath, a mixture of fire and just heat.
Fire.
Gas.
Oh, we're
am
not gonna
going
live this. We're not gonna make it through this.
I'm going to
Oh, no,
speak
no.
in Draconic instead of my native language, as
Actually,
I see it.
all of you totally save, so you all managed to like sort of get to ground before it. You managed to just see the head of this rotting dragon
Okay.
and get to ground before it does full damage.
As I dodge out of the way, Gadir's going to say in Draconic, "Oh well, little morning breath, eh?"
Each one of you takes 14 fire damage, and when you look closer
boy.
at this
What?
dragon, I mean, all of you roll initiative,
health.
but it's just the head of a dragon floating. rotting.
Nia's unconscious.
Can we close this
So-
door?
I mean, yeah, it has fire breath.
I do the whole time.
Go ahead and initiative, and let's see all this. And my computer's playing really friendly music for this dragon right now.
I'm assuming I don't roll initiative, Ollie.
Roll it, but it'll
Okay.
just be if you actually no.
You
we'll
still
roll
have
it
to
if you
roll
become
because you have to do your
conscious.
death saves and stuff.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, that's entirely correct.
Oh,
Also, don't forget to delete the ghost.
Yeah. I mean, let me do one thing at a time, Frank. I'm not some kind of super DM.
Oh, so you're not a good DM then?
Yeah, I'm a terrible DM.
Ooh. Mad disses, yo.
Just not really a diss. If I agree. Okay.
I rolled an 18, but it has me as a 16, and my token is selected.
Well, then I can just change it to 18.
You
Yeah,
can also
sorry.
change your own too.
Oh, wait, I can?
Down.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. Let me do that now.
Yeah, Frank just doesn't know how to be a player, is the thing.
Yeah, no, I'm so used to being a DM. So,
Okay.
Yeah, well, then as a DM, you would at least attempt it, wouldn't you?
there, that's my AC.
Let's
87.
be back where you belong, you bastard. Okay.
Skellies need to be
So-
removed.
Do they, Maggie?
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
Bjor,
Uh,
it's your turn. This dragonic plume of breath.
can I just close this door?
Absolutely.
Yeah, like, Gadara opens the door. We all, like, jump down as this... Is it fire?
Oh yeah, it was fire, bro.
Okay, so as this fire, like, erupts over us, and you just see Bjorn just, like, jump up, get the handle, slam the door shut, and it's just like, all right, I think it's time to go. And
You look back, you see friggin' Yet just on the floor.
yeah,
burning.
he's
Yeah.
gonna grab Nia and, like, just, like, start putting her out.
I mean, do you want to? I guess your action was totally doing door. So, you hear a booming voice carrying in Abyssal, and all of you are like, Bjorn's been speaking Abyssal when he's been reading out loud.
Before you go into this, Ollie, I may have missed a detail. Did we or did we not take damage from him breathing fire?
14.
did.
Yes.
14
Did I
half
take
damage.
full damage because I got 17 saving throw?
We
Yeah,
all
you
saved.
took half damage.
Okay, so I took 7.
Dude, I had a
So you know you took
21
14,
save. I
that is half.
critical.
14
saved,
is
and I
half.
still
If
took-
I didn't have a temp
yeah.
HP, I would
Yeah.
be down.
Yeah.
If I didn't have a
I
temp
am
HP,
down.
I'd be down.
I'm at 4 health.
So, holy crap! How did I miss that detail? Okay, and then lastly, what was I gonna say? My initiative for some reason rolled twice. 12 was the second one. It's actually a 5. I changed it in roll 20. You just might want to
Okay.
change me in the order.
Awesome.
Sorry about that. Please continue describing. 14 minus 5 is 9, so I have 5 health left.
Yeah, you hear
Gadira
just
did say the morning breath thing in Draconic though to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Absolutely.
speaking abysmal.
No,
Or infernal,
you hear,
whatever.
It's speaking
you
abyssal
hear
now.
abyssal booming, and it's the sort of thing where it's rumbling. You hear you feel the bass of it going through the ground more than you hear the words, and it is like you all can hear. It's just, "Be gone from this place. This is not your lair." Yeah, generic stuff like that.
And Bjorn's like,
yeah.
sure, right out, right. I'm on my
Yeah, Bjorn's
way.
like, all right.
Of course, Gadara, you just
We'll
hear
just
like
be
a
heading off for now. Would you like
You know,
some
it's not
Girl
good.
Scout cookies though? Because we might come back with Girl Scout cookies if you're willing to buy at least 2 boxes.
Okay, Gadara, it's your turn.
I mean, it doesn't want Girl Scout
Bjor
cookies.
or
This thing
Gru?
is
That's
demonic.
also not a thing in the UK, by the way.
What the hell is
That,
wrong?
that
Uh,
makes sense because it's the Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts of America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, get wrecked, America. Fuck yeah, we have cookies.
But so yeah, I'm perfectly fine with. I'd be like, Bjor, yes, to leave and return. Let's grab our friend here and help her out. You know, popping a berry into Niet's mouth, or I don't know if we have to do it by action or not.
At the moment, it's Gadira's turn. Yes.
Okay, so I'll say words and start moving, but I'll do nothing. Gadira, sorry.
I don't speak Abyssal, so I have no idea what that thing said.
Bjor would have just told you guys. It's like, I don't think it wants us here anymore. And
just,
that would be
just a
after he
casual
was
threat.
fucked.
Gadira is going to touch Niet and give her 13 healing.
Nice. Thank you.
Save my action. Cool.
Absolutely.
I'm conscious.
And actually,
Like,
everyone
still
else
on
gets
fire.
13 healing. Anyone, up to 6 creatures around me gets that much healing. So
Wait.
everyone should be back up.
What's prayer of healing?
Prayer of healing.
Prayer of Healing is like an amazing AoE heal spell.
Prayer of healing is up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see
But-
within range. Each regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
But
The
casting
spell has
time
no
is 10 minutes.
Oh, it
Oh,
is 10.
well.
Oh no.
So I was like,
Yes,
wait a
it's
second.
good.
I know this spell
don't-
because Mathis just did this like 2 weeks ago. I was like, wait.
I don't think
yeah,
we
for
want to
sure.
spend 10 minutes here, guys.
Okay, well
Yeah.
that's fine. I will just cure wounds on her then, and that'll be
Okay.
Cool.
that's fine too. Whatever.
Sorry. I was like, I'm pretty sure we just did this and we were like,
Yeah,
oh, Mathis,
absolutely.
get ripped. So
All right,
Okay.
I still have.
So, what you guys hear is just a scraping and crunching against the door. I don't know if you want to put your back up against the door, Gadira, but the door is shaking.
No,
It
no,
is
we're moving. I think
Yeah,
is the
I
goal.
think it's
So
time
I'm
to.
going to use my 20 feet, 25 feet, and I guess I can't drag her because you're already carrying her, so that'd be weird.
I mean, you
Right.
can drag her.
I can
It just, topple me over.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. You hear just a scraping against the door as something is trying to get through. Probably the dragon. Tiernan, you're not invisible anymore. Let me take that little thing off you.
sure. I mean, I'm literally just going to. I will gladly help if she's conscious. We don't really have to worry about dragging her. I'm just
Yeah.
going to be skip 2 up ahead. You know what I mean? Get there as quickly as possible. So what's that? Double move, so 60 feet, and since I don't have to worry about corners, it brings me to on top of that corpse. Bam, gone. Bye.
Absolutely. Bravely running away.
No, I'm
Yeah.
swiftly retreating because that's the plan the whole party wanted to engage in.
It's not retreating. It is a tactical advance in the opposite direction of the enemy.
It's called a retreat. That's the sum up of that is
Tactical
retreat. Yeah,
advance.
yeah. But we're
in
going
the
to
opposite direction of the enemy.
we're going to abbreviate it or nickname it retreat. As in like a resort, like where you put your head on a
So-
pillow and get massages.
Niet.
Mm-hmm. So
You're
I'm just
being
gonna
buried by Bjorn.
yeah, I'm gonna look back at the rest of the party running away and just kind of get really sad because I've never eaten a dragon before. But I guess we're moving away now.
It's not a real dragon.
Yep.
So-
If you're all intent on running, feel free to run away outside of combat. Like
Mhm.
Okay.
this dragon is
Just gonna move
scraping
forward.
away at the door. You can hear it.
Listen,
you can hear it
We're
jaws
not
drop.
running. We're cautiously moving forward to make sure that we don't get attacked from behind.
You
as
just
well.
dashed.
Okay. Yes. Yes, because I'm being the scout for the party.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, for Niet, you just see like Bjorn lifting her up off the ground and being like,
Okay.
"All right, lass, it's time to go. You might need a new shirt. I think yours is kind of burnt."
I look at like my haggard, like just like hide, like
all scars.
armor, like just like, ripped apart. Like it looks about the same as it was when we walked in here.
Just a little extra singed.
A little extra cinched.
In fact, it might be a little cleaner now. Wow.
Huh.
So Nit doesn't say anything. She just looks disappointed.
Okay, you can make it back to the water.
Mhm.
Of course, you still have to travel through one by one. You wouldn't want to rush.
Bjorn will go last. He'll hold the line like he did last time and probably get mummified again.
Does anybody have rope?
I do.
Oh, by the way, I'm
Yeah.
eating a fucking good berry. So I'll be at 5 health instead of 4.
Hop, hop, hop,
Does
hop.
anybody want to go first?
Sure. Kadira will go first.
I will ask like, whoever has the rope. Yeah, be like, yeah, can I see your rope, please? And
I have rope.
Okay, cool. Then, Gadira, do you mind holding a rope on the other side to make sure that we can get through without incident?
I'm gonna have to transform to make it through this water, so I'm just gonna do that and tie the rope to me.
No, you don't have to do that because you can pull a rope, can't you? I mean, it's gonna be a lot easier pulling, like walking along. with a
It'll
rope
be
than
advantage on the athletics roll, but
Oh.
that's really up to you. It's probably just easier to turn into a spider, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to a spider.
Huh.
I don't want to drown.
Yeah, and I guess
So, Gadira, go ahead and give me. I mean, if you want to go first, or if you want to make the spider go first, either way is fine by me.
I
Spider
can
doesn't
go
have to
first.
roll anything. Athletics, not good dexterity.
Oh, sorry, athletics.
It's a little bit outrageous.
Haha.
Yeah, you swim across like a goddamn bullet.
Yeah, I tie the
Amazing.
rope around my waist and hand it to
Tiernan?
Tiernan.
Awesome.
Yep, and as there's a rope going through, you two have advantage on the athletics to swim back across. Absolutely, and yet can just go through because she's a spider.
Spider.
I will roll with advantage. To which, of course, I'll succeed like no one ever has before, despite that 90-20. Athletics. I do.
He's
Yeah,
so much of a
absolutely
coward,
fine.
he can't wait to get away.
Go Bjor.
Nothing to do with cowardliness.
Bjorn, jumping in. Good inch. It was athletics. Where is it?
You get
There.
advantage on it too, yeah.
20.
20's still pretty good. You all make it through, and you hear in abyssal again a it's like a yes, run, flee back to your homes.
I mean, this is not actually my home. So. And he just, like, that's when he jumps in.
Yeah, great.
Well, I didn't think it was your home, Bjorn.
No, he's saying that in Abyssal.
Oh, okay.
When Bjorn comes through the other side, I'll lend a hand out to help him up.
Bjorn, like, completely ignores you and just, like, lifts himself up.
Ugh.
I mean, he's 6'8", so.
Then he doesn't like being touched.
All right,
Well,
so I guess
no,
we're
he
gonna
would've
make our
killed you
way
guys if he touched
completely
you.
out. Is that the plan?
Yeah, to retreat all the way
Alright,
back
so
to the town.
just imagine, unless there's something gonna attack us here,
Mhm.
we're all going to leave and make our way
Straight back to
the
the
town.
tavern, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Ollie's plotting something.
I do not plot or scheme or do anything of that sort at all. Never have, never will. I'm a good boy. Ignore the fact that I'm looking at Roll20, not you.
We have to go prepare ourselves to defeat a dragon, okay, Ali?
Yeah, I mean, but as you go back through the tomb, you notice, and you left the doors open. There's some little beasties outside. The wolf pack returned
Oh,
to
right,
their
the
little spot.
wolfies.
I mean, that owl bear left. They just went back home. They're not eating anything. But you can just see they're just there chilling. They're just at their spot. It's their spot.
Not a problem. So if we come across that and we notice it, I'm
like,
gonna say,
you
listen,
can move yourself through the dungeon. You can see them.
we can. I can actually just grab
Wait.
everybody if you guys want.
Wait,
Mhm.
can we close the outside doors and rest inside the dungeon?
God damn it.
Absolutely
that is an
fancy, but,
option.
Yeah, we could.
Wolves will hear that like.
We could,
the
unless
front
there's
door is
something we
open
wanna
right
get-
now. They'll notice when
unless
you
we-
close the door.
Unless
Well,
we
I
need
have
to
mage
get
hand.
something from town or bring some other people with us or something, rally the troops.
So hanging out up here. One of the things I would say is, listen, we all have a means to manipulate them magically. We should just coordinate and literally everybody do it at once. It works before. This time we'll just have to be a bit more convincing.
Ooh, oh, you mean like the
mage hand stuff.
bugbear stuff? Okay, sure.
Yeah. So when we do it, we'll like one does visual, one does sight, and then because Nia had mentioned it beforehand, one can do sounds, and then one can enhance. So if I remember correctly, I have both prestidigitation and minor illusion. I know that one of you has, two of you have thaumaturgy. What else has had?
Minor illusion.
Okay.
Oh,
And
thaumaturgy.
I can give you guidance on like the main part of making the creature.
Awesome, perfect. And what does Nia have there, Aaron?
I don't have anything that can help you with this.
Didn't you have the nature one, the nature affectability thingy?
No.
Uh,
Also,
Where
I
are
can't
you?
see my
Did you-
Pete.
did-
I'm
did you
not.
delete
I'm nowhere.
yourself? I think you
I think
deleted
Scott
yourself.
did.
Yeah,
No,
Scott.
I never,
someone definitely
I never
deleted
pressed the
it.
delete button. I only moved things.
Well, I'm
Oh, wait.
gone.
Is she inside the wall?
It was very possible.
No, she's not inside a wall.
So what we can do then? I'm like, what magics do you have to offer this, Nia? And when she says, I have nothing of that sort, I say, very well then. We will.
The spider
enhance-
kinda
Just
like-
a spider.
The spider makes like a chomping motion.
Yeah.
Like I
But-
can eat the wolves.
Very well then. Why don't we just enhance the frightening aspects of the spider itself? Maybe more spiders are seen, and the spider can charge forward, and they can be frightened by that. I mean, we can make more than one spider with each of our casting. I say that to Bjor. And then Kadira can certainly make the actual spider more intimidating, gesturing to Niet.
Oh god, I'm so tempted to just take.
All right,
one
then
photo
I'm going to
from
assist
the skeleton.
Niet
Be like,
instead on how to be intimidating.
Okay.
I have no
yeah.
idea what you're saying, Frank. What were you saying?
oh, I was saying is, I'm so tempted to take one of the bones from the skeletons, and play fetch.
Oh
Be
God,
like, here, boy,
that'd be
go get it.
so
Well,
foolish.
if you want to do this plan with Niet give me intimidation with advantage as you magic her
Alright.
up to be scary.
Everyone with intimidation. Or
Yeah,
just
but we're also
yeah.
we're also like throwing swarms of spider at it and all that stuff. So I don't know if this is like how
I'm
useful.
giving
this
her
is all gonna be.
advantage.
Okay.
He's giving her advantage, and she has guidance, so she
Oh,
also
and
gets
guidance,
the
that's
let's use that
Extra
1d4.
What
and
else I
one
get? A
d4.
D4?
Yeah.
Yes.
There we go. Nice.
Yeah, these
Okay.
these wolves like they look back as this giant spider
Yeah,
and
I'll
the
just
swarms
charge.
of illusionary spider. They book it. They want nothing to do with this. Absolutely, it's unnatural abomination.
We will also book
Shooting
it.
at them. And yeah, allows you to just run.
It's like a
yeah, I'm
mama
closing
spider with
the
a bunch of
fucking
babies.
the door behind us.
Okay. So do you want
Specifically
to
with a Tiernan inside.
run back to town like you had mentioned?
We are going to move swiftly back to town while having a conversation along the way. Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Talk away.
I don't know if any RP really need to be had. I'm just making sure it's not running.
Okay, so Bjor has fought dragons before. Does he know any weaknesses?
This is also
Or
not
would
dead
he know
dragon.
it?
Give me a nature roll.
All right.
one rolls
Nature.
nature
I have a
rolls. 2
nature, but I have a 1d4 for guidance. I rolled an 18, but hey,
Can I roll history instead?
Yeah, same here. Or Arcana.
22.
Feel free to do history or Arcana. Arcana would have
History is more her
disadvantage
thing.
because you're trying to
Oh.
do like sort of magic that you saw ages ago. Nature-wise,
Rolled with advantage.
dragons tend not to have many
just did that,
weaknesses.
Aaron.
That's why
I was
they
doing so
are
good.
dragons and really powerful. Sometimes dragons have, soft underbellies, or if it's an older dragon, anywhere where they've been hurt before, the wounds are always good weak points. That was just the head of a dragon.
So
there's
probably the
attribute
back
to
of the head
attack.
will be the weak point.
But Yes, it's probably actually it depends on how much undead magic is in it. It's probably not actually even that strong. Now you're thinking about it. I mean, it's a strong bones. Dragon bones are amazingly strong material, but they're still mostly just bones. History-wise, and Arcana-wise, you get that same sort of feeling that it is just an undead, definitely an undead dragon. You didn't really get best looks. History-wise,
I don't know. I got a good dragon face.
yeah, I guess you had the best look of everyone. History-wise,
Front row seat.
You've heard a lot of
Morning breath.
stories about killing dragons, and they're usually that sort of thing. You know, an old weak point from a battle, or removing the head, or something like that is very rarely in old stories, as I say. And then it stabbed the dragon. There's usually a lot more flair to it.
Okay.
Awesome.
I guess we're all just this whole conversation
Yeah.
is happening. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Exactly. We're all sharing the various
I'm now
knowledges we
very
have.
much sure, but it is the undead remains of a red dragon. I mean, it used fire breath on you, and it had some scales falling off the bones. That's why reddish in
But
hue.
did it look whitish?
Red.
Because the farmer guy said that it looked whitish blue. Well, oh no, wait, that
Well,
sounded.
we got a
that-
good face full of it,
Well,
so.
Yeah.
I know, but I was gonna go after that fucking farmer for lying to us.
Let's kill commoners. That's a wonderful thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
fucking
if you can't kill the
bastard.
boss, you might as well just go and kill the commoners.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Exactly.
You
So
run
we
away.
should
You
have
run away
burned
from
this
the
thing down.
from the big boss, and you kill a commoner. I need to exert my dominance over something.
Exactly.
So it doesn't take you much time to get back to Lichvale. You're going with some speed, but you're not running. You're not running at all. You're going with some sensible speed.
Briskly walking.
Yes, briskly power walking back. And, Lichvale's just the same as you left it. I mean, you can go back to the bar, you can go back to the manor that's being rebuilt, you can go back to Lady Doucette in the little hotel. You
Yeah, I
can
mean,
really
we'll probably want to tell her that, we found the fellow dwarf man. Did not make it, unfortunately. And I'm assuming that we're all going to want to rest and then meet back up or something and try to figure out what we want to do.
I mean, do you intend to have a long conversation with the noblewoman or just pop in?
I would
Especially if you want to
assume
roleplay it or not.
that Tiernan probably would do that, right?
It's funny is I actually have no words that I need to have to her, informing her that somebody that we already assumed is dead is dead. I'd be like, she probably already realizes that. She mentioned it herself several times, and the job's not done yet, and she's kind of rude anyways, so I have no need to speak to her until we've completed the task. Unless you think there's
The
something
job
that she
is
can offer us.
partially done.
So
we
what? We'll get
could-
partial income?
Exactly. Well, we can buy potions with it.
I don't know
Yeah.
if there's an apothecary that offers those sorts of things. I defer this kind of stuff to you. If you say that I need to speak to her, I'll speak to her.
I mean, if he's not doing that, then Gadir will
I w-
definitely just tell her what happened,
I
and
mean,
then
I'll
also
go if you
probably
guys tell me to.
talk to his family and give them the news as well, and then go pray before she takes rest. Is probably what will happen.
Okay, if you have no real intent to talk to her, you can just go and rest and pray and plan in the tavern, because you got to go back there if you want your money, and there's an undead dragon under the tomb.
Yeah,
that's
I think
back.
she probably just lets her know that we did find him, and that unfortunately
Mhm.
didn't make
She's-
it.
I think his name was Becton.
She's troubled, but is hopeful, and then you say that you haven't really finished a job, and she's more troubled, but there's not much conversation to be had with her.
Okay, and then
Back to the inn.
tells family and I'm gonna go pray, and then I'm gonna take some rest.
Okay. Do you want to rest at a tavern, or do you want to the three of you want to have a little chat beforehand, or do you want to just plan in the morning when you're all awake, which is probably more sensible in every way?
I will quietly stay awake once I get back. I don't say much as we retreat beyond sharing of information with the dragon. When we get back to the tavern, I don't say much. I quietly finish off my notes and whatnot, make sure that my books aren't too damaged from the breath attack. After I'm done quietly eating, enjoying drink, and taking my notes, I'll go to bed without speaking to anybody. I was tired going there, and I have no intention of staying up late.
All
Wow,
right.
not speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys got
That
lucky
isn't
this time,
quite
huh?
quite change for him. All right. So here's my plan, and this is probably while we're walking towards the tavern. The hour that we fought that fucking bloody bastard of an ogre, there were plenty of pillars to hide behind. If we can open that door from a distance, we might be able to take the dragon down from a distance.
From a distance.
I don't even know that song, so I don't understand that reference.
So a character busts out his dulcimer.
Oh, I've used a tactic like this once before in a battle. The good old kiting strategy.
I have no idea if cover is an actual thing in 5e, but in Pathfinder it's like, hey, you're in cover, you have a 50% chance
It is, but it's not so much against things like where breath saves where you make a dex.
Yeah,
some
no,
yeah,
you
some
don't
things
get
go
breath
through.
saves
Like
anyways.
I have some spells
Uh,
that specifically say that cover does not give them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the way that I'm thinking is if we each hide behind a pillar, it can't hit us all like it did last time.
Absolutely.
There's
Well, we kind of opened the
the
door.
main part of your plan is
That's
open
why
the door
Ollie's
from
face
far away,
was
which is
just
also
like,
sensible.
yes, you want to open the
I
door.
knew he was plotting something because I was like, yeah, you know, I would like a
This is why I don't
8-hour
usually
long
cam
rest, and he
while
was like,
I'm doing
oh
it.
yeah. It's like,
I
thanks,
don't get to
Ollie.
see my face when I scheme.
Ollie, how damaged were all those pillars?
Other than
Could we collapse them?
age, they weren't really damaged at all. In fact,
But
those
could-
pillars were literally they were like half built into the wall.
Do we know?
not
Do I
something
know
like
what kind of material they were made out of?
that. It was some kind of stone. You didn't make the best of looks that you could.
I was like examining the whole area as we were coming in, so I
Yes,
feel
yeah.
like
Intensely.
Yeah. Can we buy explosives? Can we actually just destroy the entire underground structure?
I
What?
don't think the
Because-
family would like that since this is
You
where their
know,
tomb.
Fuck
their
this family.
tombs
This is
are.
their fault.
That would be bludgeoning damage. Like it's a skeleton.
Can I get a giant barrel of TNT and have Tiernan invisibly walk up to the dragon, place it in its mouth, and then run away so it explodes when it does the breath weapon?
No, can't buy any TNT here.
Oh, shucks.
Also,
TNT
red
doesn't
dragons.
really exist. So
Red dragons have like super high perception.
I know.
so-
I'm
But what
being
about
very
what about
facetious.
acid? Ollie.
It does.
I
go
mean, you
through
could
both.
buy like a vial of acid. You couldn't buy a large barrel of acid to throw at something.
No, but maybe enough to create like a few strategic points. Like maybe we knock down like 1 or 2 pillars.
Also, there's water
Yeah,
down
we
the
do
other
have
way. So,
water
like, if
there.
we kite it down, you
Mhm.
know, I think we could mess it up. Also, there's those snakes in there. If the dragon goes down there, those snakes will come out and
Yeah.
attack it too.
But that will require one person
I do
to
have spike
open the
throw.
door and run like hell. But if we have
Yeah,
the
and
rope
then-
there,
Then, if the dragon gets in that water area, then we could just like cast spells down at it
Yeah.
while the snakes are attacking it. Maybe
but that's
I don't know.
only if it actually falls for our.
That's true.
you know.
Listen,
If not, it
Bu-
has
Bu-
to choke
Bu-
point
Bjor,
against us.
Bjor, Bjor. Do you think that there is anybody or any place in this town that we can get our hands on one of those
You think
tower,
we can
tower
have the
shield?
TNT?
Do you think we can get our hands on a tower shield?
I don't know, Oli. Bjork
See,
nods his head just like
I'm
that.
wondering if perhaps I open the door without being able to be seen, but behind the protection of the tower shield, maybe I could open the door and allow for the rest of you to be prepared to do what you need to do, and then I can immediately dodge to the side and out of the way.
Wait, can't
I'll
the
stay safe.
thaumaturgy open doors?
Not maybe not a door that heavy. It's supposed to be like simple things.
Yes, thaumaturgy can open doors.
Okay.
Could I make a web and pull the door open?
Absolutely, you can Spider-Man the
time.
door open.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be like a roll, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
How heavy
hell
did
yeah,
the
would
door
I let
look?
that happen?
How
Are we
dare
saying
I
are we
not?
saying thaumaturgy can do that?
Thaumaturgy, yeah.
Yeah.
Thaumaturgy
just
can
a
open,
door.
like
I'm-
literally
It's
one
a
of the
very
things that
ornate
says.
door. It's not the heaviest thing in the world. It is stone, but you know it's dwarven thaumaturgy. You can
Okay.
open stone.
Okay, cool. There you
Okay.
go.
Yeah,
One
so
of
it's
the
either
things it
going to
says is that
be
it can open doors.
Bjor or Gadara who opens the door, or it's going to be Niet with her Spider-Man.
Yeah, we have options. Like,
Oh wait, how
I
long do your
I prefer
webs
that.
last if you put them on the ground?
there's no really rules for it. I mean,
Wait,
There
Oh
are
my
rules for how
God.
long web lasts.
but there's pillars.
Not that I remember
The
them, but they do
web
exist
Mhm.
somewhere.
between the pillars, and if this thing's floating, it's a floating fucking head. It might go into the webbed pillars.
Yeah.
And by webbed pillars, I mean the web between the pillars.
I
In
also
could
think
just-
we should rally. Like tomorrow, Gadir's probably gonna
Rally the
go
troops.
rally some troops to get some. Cause it's a fucking dragon, dude. Like
Yeah, that's the old Valheim way of doing it.
it hit me.
Charged
I
dragon.
rolled a 21 and I crit on. Well, you don't really crit on a deck save, but I rolled a 21 crit, and
Yeah,
it
14
still
damage.
hit me for 14 damage. So
Half damage. That's all that does. We're fucked, guys. I'm just saying.
it's pretty bad.
What?
Need gunpowder or TNT.
You're a mage. You are the gunpowder.
Oh right.
We can try to RP with it. Use some cunning,
We
persuasion.
we can certainly
to
try
get
to
it
have
to-
words with it. I agree with you on that one, Gadira, but I think we need to get past. Oh, it might be
Dragons are
lightning outside.
smart.
Yeah, but this is an undead dragon.
Yeah, just saw lightning. Yep, I think I hear
True.
thunder. Okay.
yeah, I see it too.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh!
You're saying yay now until we lose power.
Rumbling of the dragon below ground.
Oh man.
No, that was actually just the TNT exploding in its lair.
I like the idea of kiting it back. I do have spike growth, which is a really cool spell where things take damage every round they're moving through an area.
Ooh, we could we could lay down a bunch of stuff. We
Yeah.
could lay down kind of some trap bombs.
Mhm.
Since Frank really wants to have some explosions.
No,
we could
I'm
lay
just
down
saying.
some traps.
I like explosions, but no, I
Oh,
was
I
just
really like the
thinking,
idea of laying down some traps that go
Traps
along
is a
the
good
way.
idea,
Like,
yes.
yeah.
if we can kite it back, unless it's like chained up or something,
Yeah.
that's going to be our only issue. And even then,
It didn't look
the
like it was chained
skeletons-
down, right? I mean, I was looking
Yeah,
at
you
it.
just said it was the head, right?
Floating dragon head.
Okay,
Mm.
so the worst case
Can't
scenario
float when you're
is,
chained down?
I mean, I don't know, could be some magical chains, yeah.
Absolutely.
The worst case scenario is it's going to be the skeletons that come and hit the traps instead of the dragon, which is fine by me because killing ads is part of a boss battle.
Yeah, whatever.
I played WoW at least once.
I'm not sure what this WoW is, BR. However, I can tell you that one of the first things we should do is probably procure proper weapons for going on this adventure. I was watching the entire time, and I can show you with some pictographs how little your weapons were harming these things. You need something that's going to crunch and crack the bones, as opposed to slip between them and scrape them.
Wait, but no one actually attacked it, so how did you see us damage it?
I saw
He's just talking
you.
about skeletons in
Yeah.
general.
There
Yeah.
are many
Oh,
skeletons
skeletons.
in that
Okay.
room, and that thing is also made of bone. So I don't know if it's going to hold true for that, but it certainly will for all of its little minions.
Bjorn and
Anything
I.
to do with bludgeoning will
use
be fine.
spells.
But we use magic.
Yeah.
And your magic was not very effective, Bjorn.
Well, that's because I rolled like shit.
Well, how am I gonna
I'm not.
say
I'm not sure what that means, Bjorn. But perhaps you should try a different tactic if your current one is failing miserably.
You're right. I shouldn't use cantrips for attacks.
So, I know that
If
I
you
need
wanna
my
buy
rest.
weapons.
I know that I need my rest. The shops are
I think
going to
we
be
need-
closed.
I need
So why don't
rest
we
for-
gather that stuff in the morning and then we'll head out from there.
Well, I don't know if I'll be ready like that, because I might want like 2 days.
Did you spend all of your HD, Maggie?
I have 1 HD left.
I
So
think you gain half of it back.
yeah, so half round up. So you'll actually be tomorrow
So-
morning. You'll be 100% back to max in every way that you can imagine.
Yeah, the thing is that so the next day I want to prepare certain spells and then buff you guys before we go to bed that time or before we take a rest, and then we can go in.
Oh, because you have
'Cause I
spells
have,
that
like,
last long enough. Gotcha.
Yeah, I have like an 8-hour spell, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
So-
Well, if we're going to be resting for more than one night, perhaps I should go and speak to her.
Yeah, I mean tomorrow. Let's get some sleep and then do a bunch of RP stuff tomorrow. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Very well.
Bedtime.
So go to sleep next morning because like I'm just exhausted. I pass out. I'll actually get up nice and early, and there's a few things I'll go and take care of. So was there anybody? And I imagine the answer is yes for Gadira. Was there anybody else that intended to come along to go visit this woman, or no?
I already talked to her the night
Gadira
before.
talked to
Yes.
her. Yes.
Yeah, we had to talk to her though.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you informed her of the details. Yes.
Yeah.
So nobody else intended to come. So I will go and speak with her.
Mhm.
And
Hey, yes, it's actually the half orc who opens the door first, but he doesn't say anything. He just sort of goes gets her. It's like, yes, you finished the job. Did you work overnight? Your cleric said that it was not yet finished.
Oh, you're through. Okay. So we are going to need to spend a little bit more time preparing for this because of details that my cleric gave to me, Gadira gave to me. And I will, I'm just here to inform you it's going to drag out a bit longer. However, the job is half complete and we have every intention of completing it. There is a minor problem because the dangers of this task are far greater than you had initially described. It's going to take more assets for us to accomplish it, and we intend to profit from this and not empty our coffers before we get paid. We're looking for a slight increase in the pay, and for that increase to be an advancement. So I'm looking for right now 100 gold pieces. That would be
Persuasion.
the increase and the advancements that you're going to give to us to complete this task. Persuasion. Bam!
She sort of looks at you, and there's sort of this sort of despondent look she usually has, and then it suddenly quickly becomes serious, and she rushes to a coin purse and gets out the so good, gets out 400 gold pieces because it would have been 100 each,
Mhm.
and sort of counts them out and hands them to you. He's like, yes, absolutely, and anything that you need to get the job done. I just want this done as quickly as possible. You see.
Do you know of where it is we can procure the best quality of equipment, or maybe you know somebody that can give it to us at a discount? This is not very much gold. Holding up the coin that she just gave me, not showing much appreciation. This is not very much gold, and I needed to stretch it as far as I can.
I know there are several blacksmiths starting off in this city. I know not of the details. I do not hire blacksmiths.
Of course. Your family. I see that the tombs are filled with peoples of different walks of life. Perhaps you have, I don't mean precious heirlooms, things that I wouldn't insult you with asking for, but less important things that you could part with, things that you might have around. They will be returned immediately afterwards.
I have no, like, you can look, like, in the room behind it, there's, like, a chest of, like, clothes and things, and there's really nothing else.
Because the
She has
manor was
nothing.
destroyed, of course.
Yes, and I only have just returned to Lichvale. I have nothing I can give you.
That family portrait, the one that you had described to me, is that of significance to you?
Not to me, it was only seen in distant memories.
Of course. But you remember it. Do you remember anything else being down there beyond the portrait and the books? Do you remember perhaps there's a cache down there of other things that may be of value? The answer is likely no. I just need to inquire.
No, that portrait when I saw it was proudly displayed in the drawing room. But it was swiftly moved.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Very well. Thank you very much for how willing you are to work with us in accomplishing this task for you. I imagine it'll be taken care of within the next day or two. Listen for our word. And I'll give like a polite farewell, whatever it is, and I'm immediately going to head over to a weapon shop or a general area. There are three
Absolutely.
things I'm looking to purchase, Ollie. One, a short bow. Two, a quiver. Oh wait, short bow? Hold on. Sorry, one, a crossbow. I'm just making sure I say this right. 2, a quiver of bolts, and 3, some potions. Some potions.
Okay, well, short bow, quiver and bolts, easy enough.
Not
25
sure.
gold for the
Sorry,
crossbow.
it's I have to look up the actual proficiencies, but it's hand crossbow, and I think regular crossbows it works for. So
Yeah. I'm assuming like a light regular crossbow rather than like a siege crossbow.
yeah.
So that's a regular 25 gold. No worries. Crossbow bolts, it's 1 gold for 20. You can buy as much as you fancy. Potions. This place is selling, the regular potions of healing. They're selling them for 70 gold each. They've got about 4 of them that are on the shelves.
70
This little
each.
store.
I think that's highway robbery, and I'm going to attempt to
You
persuade
always
that.
go and barter.
I'm going to
Yes,
attempt to persuade that down.
absolutely.
I'm going to bring up the point that I'm trying. Is this the same shop?
Yeah. This is all like a one sort of adventuring store you went into.
Okay, so I'm going to bring up the fact that I'm
Store
buying
might be wrong.
several things from them. Go ahead. 19 total for that one, sir.
They wanted to go down to 60 each.
60 each cost me 120 total. I have a total of 137. So that leaves me with only 17. I wouldn't even be able to buy the light crossbow, and I will say exactly that to them. I have exactly 137 gold pieces and 1 silver on me. Should I give you every coin I have on me, I would have no place to spend the night, and I would have no means of buying myself a meal. However, I'm doing something to protect your city. I will give you this entire amount, all of it, everything that's in my pockets, if you are willing to give to me the crossbow, the quiver, and these items. And I can tell you something else, too, if you would like. A secret, where you might be able to find other wares of value that you can pawn off or keep for yourself.
Ooh. You pique his interest. Give me another persuasion roll. Unless you're lying.
If he doesn't seem very
Fine.
convinced, if he's sitting there
Yeah.
kind of pondering it for a bit, I'm like, it has to do with the manner of somebody with a considerable amount of wealth in this area.
I'm not a grave robber, mate. You can
nothing to do
buy
with
a
the
few.
dead. Nothing to do with the dead. I don't disrespect the dead.
Everything's to do with the dead right now, mate. Look, you buy wherever you can buy, wherever you can't. If you have to sell a finger or two, come back when you got the coin. I'll keep them for you. I won't sell them off for a couple of days if you need them that bad.
You say you're no
But-
grave robber, but then here you are, speaking like one. This kind of conversation is certainly find rather upsetting. Perhaps I should go and get the city guard involved.
What city guard?
Whatever the local enforcement is. I don't know.
Why
what the
do you think
phrasing
you're
is.
getting so much mercenary hire right now? There's next to nothing. What private bodyguards? So he just sort of like actually laughs.
Mhm.
It's like, look, you can buy as much as you want, mate. I'm not willing to give away these potions that are brewed on top of a mountain by a group of monks that sold them to me. But zilcho.
Then Zilcho is what you'll make today. Good day, sir. And I'll go and find a different shop that's selling just the basic weapons if nobody else is selling potions.
Yeah, you could definitely buy the crossbow and the bolts for 26 gold as a pair.
And I will do that. 26 gold, crossbow and bolts, and that leaves me with 111 currently, and I'll go and meet up with the party and inform them of the fact that I was able to procure 100 gold pieces as an advancement, and that I wasn't able to find any potions worth buying, but one of them are welcome to try if they would like. They will notice that I do have a crossbow strapped to my back and a quiver strapped to my hip that's full of bolts. I say nothing about it or make no notion of it. I just simply throw the sack of 100 gold coins on the table.
It would be 300 because it was 100 each.
Holy, what the what?
Yeah, remember?
What
She
the
said-
what? I thought you said 100.
400.
Did
She handed you 400 because it was 100 each.
I did not understand that. Hold on, I go back and I buy those potions for the 60 apiece. I buy those potions. What's that? A 240 gold? Hell yeah. Plus the quiver, 266 gold. I spend that, leaving me with what is it? 111, and I will drop 100 on the table and say, I was able to get an advancement as well as purchasing some coin. We're all taking, of course, our share from this advancement, and I will leave three potions on the table, one for each of them, as well as the 100 coin for them to split evenly. However, they wish to split 100 coin. I obviously kept the 100 for myself.
All right. So what's the rest of the plan?
Jesus.
Gadira will take
Whoa.
the sit down at the. Gadira's sitting at the table. She'll take the gold portion of gold that is hers and take the potion, and say,
Oh, this will be very helpful. I was thinking that perhaps I could get some of the other clerics to join us. We could use all of the help that we can get.
It's a brilliant idea, Gadira. As always, you seem to have brilliant ideas. Is this something that you should do alone, or perhaps someone should come with you to help persuade them?
You're welcome to join if that's what you're asking.
I would like to offer whatever assistance I can. But I'll of course allow you to take the lead since these are your people.
Absolutely.
and Frank, were you just saying something? Were you trying to say something?
No,
Okay.
not in my head though. I was agreeing with you.
No, before I thought you had tried to say something.
Does Niet need anything? Niet.
No, but I will slide my potion over to Bjor. And I'll just say it's difficult to open bottles with spider legs.
If you would like
Are
to
you
leave
asking
that,
him to open it for you?
No, I just have no use for it.
if you'd like to leave that on your person, we come across a situation like with Mighty Gadira here. Perhaps it would be best that you leave that on you in a place that we all are aware of.
I will
Gadira
nod to
gives,
that,
like-
and I will put it in my a pouch of one of my furs.
Gadira has a hearty laugh at the thought of Niet spider trying to open the potion, and she's like,
Oh goodness. I would quite like to see you try to open a potion while using those arms of yours.
Neil will just kind of shake her head and look to the side like she's done this before.
All
Didn't end well.
right. So
Awesome.
the plan. You want to go hire some clerics. I mean, you're in the mercenary bar. There's a couple of people poking around if you want to buy their time. Clerics are probably not going to ask cost if you've got to save people. But, you can always hire some mercs.
I assume
Yeah,
Gadira
good
snagged up that coin. I'm sorry, Maggie. You snagged up that sack of 100 coin that I threw on the table?
yeah, just the one that you gave to
Cool.
her, or that you put down, and she only took her share. Yeah, Gadira's basically just gonna try to see if she can rally some people in the town, be
Give me a persuasion roll, then.
inspirational. What?
Give me a persuasion roll.
Persuasion.
Go out to
roll.
town while to look for some help. Take a little while. You
If I
find
s-
3 people willing to help. 2 of them are mercenaries here, and one of them is a cleric who isn't actually a cleric of your order. You don't really know because it's sort of a mishmash of religions who are there, but it is sort of a similar soul, let's say. She already did good. You don't need assistance.
Advantage? She can have advantage. She might roll better.
You're not getting more than 3 friends.
You're
I
not
want
getting
cheap
it.
friends.
Well, that's like best friends.
I don't care about the number. I care about the cost. I want cheap friends.
Yeah, the mercenaries are asking for do you tell them that you're fighting a dragon?
That's
Yeah,
Gadira.
I mean, Gadira's gonna give as much information as she can. She probably actually how she does this is she kind of gets near the church, but in a center place where she sees people, some people traveling, where she knows people come in and out, and she's just like,
Come here, come here. There's something I must tell you all. You all know of what has been happening, the sounds down the road, the creatures in the night. We have traveled, me and my friends, and we have found out what has happened. And down below, there is a dragon. And if we want to save this town, I think that we must muster all of our powers in order to do justice.
and so people start gathering around, and as
Yeah,
she
yeah.
goes
You
on,
have a crowd, and
She
people
starts,
are yeah, cheering. So the cleric is like, I will lend my aid like a dragonborn woman. He's like, I will lend my aid to you, and the two mercenaries, they actually don't ask for any price. They're like, that you've seen them hanging around. You kind of know them, but not really. Like, yeah, we'll fight with you. We'll fight a dragon. One's like, yeah, I always wanted to bash a dragon.
Yeah, I think Bjor would be helping because his arcane focus is actually a dragon tooth.
Oh, cool.
So like he probably has it out and has either lent it to Gadar or is just like holding it up as like, ah yes, look at this booty that we might be able to get.
Awesome.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah. You can hold up the dragon tooth. That'd be great.
by late afternoon, you have 3 friends willing to help you. Jen has a weapon, and you have potions. Are you ready to face the dragon again?
I'm
mean-
fine, yeah.
That's still not enough. But yeah, so I guess we're gonna all meet up in the tavern again, and it's us plus our 3 new companions. What kind of classes do we have? I'm guessing we have. You said a cleric and.
Yeah, they're cleric and then they're just sort of 2 generic mercenaries. So say something sort of similar to a fighter, but they're not really much more than commoners.
Okay, some more like brawler type of people.
Yeah, they've got like clubs.
All right, so we're sitting around the table, and
Mm.
I guess we should probably figure out our plan. Kadira will catch them up on the first bit of it, which was like we were talking about possibly kiting them into this one long area, and she's like drawing it out on the table with carving into wood with like a little dagger or something like that to show them kind of what the area looks like since they haven't really been in there. And I'm guessing throughout the time, each of you will gather at the table again after whatever else is that you're doing.
Niet doesn't like new people, and she'll stay as far away from the newcomers as possible, while still being involved.
That's funny.
Oh, and don't be alarmed if that one transforms. She's got a thing for the 8-legged creatures.
That
Sounds
sounds
kinky.
positively disgusting, but also very useful on a battlefield.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
guess
actually
glare
quite
at that
useful.
one.
Not very disgusting, but very useful indeed. I seem to find myself around spiders quite often, and they've all been fairly helpful.
Absolutely. So you tell them the plan. This is for the sake of this is a one shot. I'd kind of like to finish.
Mhm.
Plan. Go now. You're heading off. What is
Okay.
your plan?
Somebody else opens the door. No, I'm just kidding. We have
Oh,
magic.
well, yeah. You want to open
Yeah.
the door from afar.
Kadira is gonna open the door with thaumaturgy. So I don't know if you want to
Awesome.
put us in that hallway and we can.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you in that hallway.
Pull the eyes there.
Absolutely fine. Are you gonna be transformed yet? Like basically before the fight
we-
starts?
Yeah, I'm gonna be transformed beforehand. Do you want me to try to put up some webs in between the pillars, to like slow him down, maybe?
Ooh, yeah. Maybe put some things
Yeah.
down.
That's like I thought we
And,
were gonna trap that area first.
And Bjor
Yeah.
wanted to put down some traps, so
I don't have any
And
traps, but
Just before we open
Oh,
the door, I'm going to cast spike growth. The spell.
oh yeah,
Where
that
are you
was
gonna
the
cast
thing we
spike
were
growth?
talking about.
Probably right in front of the door.
Let's just make sure we check we're not using all of our concentration. More than one concentration ability.
okay. Yeah. Maybe you could have gotten some traps while we were doing other crap.
No,
Yeah.
too late now. Continue.
You know what? It's funny. I actually do have several hunting traps on me as well, that I can lay
Oh,
down.
nice.
Good.
All right,
Use
like-
them.
So I guess place down whatever you guys want to place down. Just let him know where you're putting those. Like,
Yep.
Yeah,
click
I
on the
mean,
map like
I
that.
can do some stuff for spike growth. You just have to tell me the size and the whatever.
yeah, tell
It
him
is
what you're
20
doing
feet.
and the size.
Radius.
20 feet radius.
I'm not gonna do it like right outside the door because I want him to walk into it. So maybe like 10 feet, 15 feet away from the door.
All right. And memento.
All right.
Making it-
So
I'm gonna hang here.
you're saying 10 feet, like there.
I can't see anything. Am I
like
supposed
here?
to be able to see stuff? Ollie?
No, I might have
Oh,
not
I
given
see it, I see it.
spider sight
Yeah.
properly.
I was
And I
like,
think
it's
once
probably just
we-
out of your sight.
Alright, cool.
Yeah,
found it.
once everything's situated, so you guys let him know where you're putting stuff and how big
So
they
let
are.
me just see. I'll probably put the spike growth like centered. We'll say like right there.
How far away
So
can I
20
cross?
feet from that location.
Absolutely. I just need to move the circle I made.
While you guys are planning, I'm gonna pee. That's what I'm gonna do.
Also, Maggie,
Alright, looks good.
Mhm.
Bjor is going to argue with Yadira. He knows she is a healer, and she should not be the one that opens the door, just in case.
I'm also
Like-
of a 20 AC.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm also going to pee. Actually, this is probably a good idea.
I'm also very tanky.
Yeah, he wasn't thinking that. He's just being like, all right, I'm used to the healers being in the back, kind of deal.
She's like, oh, I know I'm old and I look fragile, and perhaps those who dangle their fingers are often squishy.
She like smacks her like armor. And she's like,
But I am very well geared, my sir, and I'm quite hardy, you know.
she like
I
shows
just
at her.
don't want you
at her
to
weight.
get stuck here alone.
Do you have thaumaturgy though?
Yes,
How fast can you run? Like how far is your
30.
30?
I also have extended spell, which extends it by like 5 feet or something.
Oh, okay. So actually, as you guys converse more,
Also,
it becomes,
mage hand.
she starts asking you more about your abilities, and the fact that you can, you have longer legs than her, and you can cast a little bit further. She's actually in agreement that you should do it. So
Let's see.
what I would recommend is that you cast from as far as you can, and then because basically everyone else is going to be on the other side of that water tunnel.
Yeah.
I'm also mostly percent
You're just
sure
gonna
that
have to-
spike growth does not differentiate between friend and foe.
Yeah, that's what
It
I was
does not.
You're gonna hurt yourself running out of there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So
why I
what
try
I
to get
like-
as close to the door as possible.
What I
Or
like
you
to
mean
imagine,
like,
Ollie.
like 10 feet close, or like close to close.
Could, if that would make a difference.
So I'm sorry. What is this green circle? My apologies.
That's
Spike growth.
spike growth.
Let me
I can actually
cast the
give
spell so
pretty
you guys can
growth,
see it.
I mean.
And Erin, are you able to circumvent this on your own, or do you climb the ceiling or something like that to avoid it?
climb the ceiling.
Okay, cool. I love the fact that you're a spider. Your character makes me very happy.
Oh, running doesn't have to do with thaumaturgy. It's more of that he has to cast thaumaturgy, and he has a range, and then we have to run, and then we have to basically just keep. You're kiting, so you're trying to get the
Yeah.
creature to follow you, and
Okay.
the running part is getting out of
range
here.
on thaumaturgy? Is there actually? a range?
It's 30 feet.
Okay, I can do
but
60 feet.
Well, yeah, but that's
And that
that's burning
costs-
powers, right?
Yeah, that's burning one spell point.
Oh, sweet. So you can be back here at 60.
Yep.
You can be where Rohan is.
So I can,
It's a good game.
action it immediately and then movement
Oh,
action,
Rohari,
run the
never mind.
fuck away.
Rahari's a terrible name. It's not as good as Rohan.
I was really hoping that would be like Timoth, Tometh, and Rahoth or something.
Well, I mean, she's completely unrelated to Timeth and Tometh.
I mean, you don't know that.
Timeth and Tometh
Everyone's
were a
here
pair,
if you
but
did
Rahari
something.
is just like a Dragon Ball parent.
All right.
Oh.
I'm also gonna place 4 hunting traps.
Yeah, where do you want to put them?
So let's see. Do we want to place them outside, like a couple inside the spike trap, and then a couple further outwards?
Oh, if she gets caught in the spike trap though, then it could do extra damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
That might be not a bad
Yeah,
idea.
so a couple inside the spikes.
So we'll do one there, one here maybe.
I would keep them, on the path. So within the two that is the middle.
One here maybe,
That's
and then
pretty bad,
maybe one further up just in case.
Can I just say that, guys, I'm
Take us out
loving
of
this
it.
planning right now. I haven't been able to do this in Dungeons
there.
and Dragons in a long time because we haven't played higher level games
Tactically.
with big crazy things.
This
like
is
that.
level
I'm
3.
like-
This is not
I'm like-
high level.
oh man, this is. I'm just
What else
excited.
is left?
I'm just excited.
And here's just the description of the hunting traps, Ollie, in case you want it.
Yeah, no, I know the gist, but you'd have to tell me if someone walked over it.
Or all
Ooh,
have to go through
Aaron,
all
Oh,
the-
Do the hunting traps if you put them side by side, would they
Would they create a wall?
would they
Oh.
create both of them to go off?
Yep.
And then if you
Or big
put it
ones.
in between the two pillars, they
Mhm.
have to travel between those two.
My main issue with a hunting trap against a floating head, it's floating.
Yeah. I almost feel
So-
like it should be the way Erin has it is
That's an excellent point.
already pretty solid. You know what I mean? We don't
You
want
can
to
go
waste.
around it.
So we don't want to.
Mhm.
We don't want to waste Erin, I'm going to move you for a second. I'm sorry. We don't want to
Sure, no
waste. We don't want to waste a hunting trap on
See.
something that's already going to be taking damage from the spike. So I think
Mhm.
staggering them, one here, one
Mhm.
You might want to show
here.
this on stream, Scott.
and then I
The-
will in 1 second, and then one here
alignment.
because people can't move diagonally, right?
Yeah.
So that makes it so it's better. You know what I mean? So
And then
stagger
Ollie, well,
Yeah, so maybe
I
move
agree.
this one up here,
Mhm.
up further up here, like up
Yeah,
here.
because even if
Yeah, that's
the
fine.
spike traps can't get the
And then move this
the dragon,
one
they will get the skeletons.
yeah,
over
and
here.
that's what we're hoping for.
Yeah.
Ollie,
Right.
and then if I can, just take a few minutes, and kind of put just some webbing like in between the pillars, like
Yeah,
higher
yeah,
up.
I'm
So
actually
maybe
totally fine with that
forcing the
too.
skeleton like to go downwards, of course, closer to the traps.
Another
Neat. This
thing
is cool.
for the escape is rope, just like last time, except if Bjor tugs the rope, that means everyone pulls.
Yeah, yeah. Gadira will put the rope around herself, and I think I can give myself strength.
Yeah, that way you
Oh
can
yeah,
just
yeah.
like.
She would have cast aid on everybody, and I would have liked to do augury the night before, but that's fine. So everybody gets temporary HP. I'm gonna do in prep. I'll do shield of faith on myself.
Well,
and-
augury. Can we use it like augury? Is the dragon actually going to come up this water thing?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Like
let's
try to
try.
predict when it's going to get there.
I don't think you can really augury something that specific.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I think it's
like-
more of like it
general gist.
you
of
get to know
things.
if it's gonna be like a bad thing that's gonna happen to you, a good thing, or yeah.
Yes.
Darn,
And then
hoping
I
we could
will
cheese it, be like, hey, we
use
have a timer.
enhance.
Fuck you all.
There's
Give
no
myself-
cheese in this game at all.
I'm gonna give myself enhance to give myself
Oh.
bull strength, so that when I do have to pull in Bior, I get like that strength check.
Is there any way that we can see into this room when no one's in it?
What do you
Does
mean?
anybody have like a vision spell or something?
Well,
No.
you're gonna be in that room.
Yeah, but I'm meaning like
You're
when
bait.
I'm.
You're dragon bait.
Yeah, but I mean like when I dive. Is there any way we can tell when that dragon is going to be coming up towards us?
I mean,
Well,
what
you're
we
gonna
can
have to kite it, so you're gonna have to slowly make
Oh, I
it
know.
follow you.
I mean, what we can do is I'm just gonna move myself for a second. What we can do is I could technically stand invisible, like as close as possible, but I'm gonna be in super danger if I get too close.
Yeah, no. Red dragons have super high perception.
Well,
So
yeah,
if
fair
someone's
enough.
up the-
Yeah. And I was gonna say I can set off some sort of alarm, but I honestly think I'm best where I am right here. So I think the answer is no.
Yeah, so I'm going to probably. What's my longest range spell? Oh gosh, because I'm going to try and hit it a few times.
Mhm.
Just even if I miss, just to piss it off, so it follows me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to mage hand and just be like. "Ta-da!" Just tickle it stint with mage hand. Firebolt. Do you have a range? 120 feet. Fuck that. Yeah. So I'm gonna firebolt it once or twice, and try and get its attention.
Okay.
And that will hopefully get it to follow me.
I mean, it would be nice if it worked out, right?
It would be very nice if it worked out for a one shot.
All right. And then if you want to move me and the three guys, I don't know if you can give me permission to move them or something.
No, I play the three men's.
Okay.
Well, three men and a dragon woman.
We're gonna go to the other side. If you wanna
Where do you want
move
them?
us there, we can position ourselves and get ready.
Give me a ping where we'll go. Otherwise, my Roll20 might have crashed.
Well,
or
I
something.
don't know where. I mean, well, you need to move us because I don't know how to get to the other side of the water thing.
Oh, on the other side of the water.
Wait.
Okay.
Is
Sure.
Tyrannin actually staying on the side?
I thought everybody was.
No.
No, we're
Oh,
all going to
really?
the other side. So Gadira has like a rope on one end, and Bior's holding on. Bior has it like probably propped up on the other side, tied
Yeah,
to
it's
something else.
waiting for me to pull it.
Aaron, please, your spell. How long does it last, and is it a concentration spell?
It is concentration, and let me just scroll up and double check. 10 minutes.
Oh,
I
easily.
think
You're probably gonna break that concentration at some point. I am gonna stay on this side. I'm gonna cast invisibility on
no,
myself. I
no,
think.
you're not. No,
Oh.
because
You're gonna
only
get
one
dragon
of us,
breath on.
It
only
lasts up
one
to
of
an
us is getting
hour.
out. No,
Yeah.
the plan here is I lure it. We're going to lead it to the water area.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to try and get it underneath the weather area, and we're going to fucking kill it in that weather area.
Yeah,
that leaves
I'm
only
Who's
one
range?
of us. No,
That's the
remember,
strat.
Tiernan will fuck this up if he does this.
I don't know. I'd be like,
Because only
listen,
one of us
listen.
can go
There's
at a
more
time.
to this. There's more to this than just that dragon. Did you not see the creature that was behind the dragon?
Right.
It wasn't the same as the rest of them.
Oi, and we're luring the dragon, and then we're going to kill the fucking thing behind
Listen, Bjor. I've read stories after story after story. I'm telling you that sometimes there is a way
He's just gonna
beyond
punch
just
you.
straight. He's
He's
gonna
just gonna
punch
pu-
him.
He's just gonna
Like
punch him
actual
until-
damage?
Get the fuck, yeah,
Like you're actually gonna
Roll
roll.
initiative.
Oh my gosh! Don't
he's fucking
punch
up the
each
plan.
other.
I
Roll
want to point out
initiative.
the spiders
No,
on the ceiling also.
Yep. No, we're
Yes,
rolling
sir.
initiative
By the way.
anyways.
18. Because Tiernan's trying to fuck up.
No,
the
no, no,
plan.
no. He's saying roll initiative because the door opens, sir.
Yeah.
I know, and Tiernan's fucking up the plan. By
Well, it doesn't really matter because Tiernan can also still go with you underneath, so he can be on that side
yeah,
if you
except
want.
then it's gonna overflow.
Oh yeah, you guys will have to go one at a time.
Exactly.
Ah, smart. I nearly just upped Tiernan's initiative a lot. That would have been. Who would have wanted Tiernan to be moving fast? There's some real planning
Like I've
aggression
rolled
going on
almost
right
all
now.
the
On the other side, Gadir is like telling Timoth and Rohari and what Thomas or whatever.
She's like, all right, now
Whatever.
grab the other end of this rope with me. Whenever you hear him, we're going to tug really hard.
And so I don't know if you can have them all on a.
Yeah,
Help-
they're all
holding-
they've all
helping
got
hold the
rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay,
Like tug of war.
and yet you actually see that the dragon is biting open the door again before it even breaks through. So you're on the ceiling. Go,
Go.
do things.
I don't have a lot of things I was gonna do. I was gonna wait for it to come out. I was gonna wait for him to.
It's
And the
Yeah,
open
Tiernan's
fireball.
just gonna be like, all right, everyone.
Well, if you want to not
Yeah.
blink your
Go.
turn,
So-
that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my turn. Yep.
you're gonna hold it?
Absolutely. No problem with that at all. The dragon slowly floats forward into the web. Let's give it a save.
Can I see the other side?
No.
for funsies. Aw.
Absolutely not.
Aw. I
You
just
can open
wanna
the stream though and see it.
I guess.
Spoilers. And it just sort of like it gets sort of temporarily stuck in the web,
Mhm.
and then it just sort of chomps down with whatever remnants of fire breath is in it, and just destroys the web. But it does slow it. It absolutely slows it. And then you hear in that abyssal voice over again, it's like, "Oh, you thought time would be your friend. Time is only the ally of the dead."
All right. So he's moved 10 feet into the trap.
The trap
spike-
is below him.
not the trap. The spike growth.
Spike growth only affects people who walk through it. He's floating above
He's
it.
floating.
Oh, yep.
This is why I want TNT, guys.
Creatures that move
Sick.
through
Me too,
or
huh?
within the area. It doesn't say that
Yeah, it's
that
move through.
walk
It's
on.
not just walk
Yeah.
through.
No.
I don't know. I would argue that floating above the
I've
spikes.
always used it that it is.
I mean, I would imagine it's linked to the fact that it's difficult terrain, and if he has the ability to fly several feet up, then he should be good to go. But
Yeah, it's DM discretion on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry,
Depends on
folks.
how big this area is. It seems small, so. I don't know.
Yeah. You're actually pretty accurate there. Let me just do some checkity chews.
Because I mean, it's only 2 people breadth wide, width wise. Like, that's pretty tight fit
It's a
there.
pretty tight corridor.
Yeah.
Okay. There's absolutely no chance any of that can happen. So Bjor, the
All right.
undead dragon, started floating, and it actually, even before it got into webs, it was floating very slowly, moving, swaying. It's your turn.
Yeah, I can see it. Seeing how far I can see it. All right, we are going to immediately fucking scorching it,
Absolutely.
and yeah, we're gonna use wild magic because the plan's already fucked because someone fucked it.
Absolutely.
So advantage.
So give me 3 rolls with
It's
advantage.
funny you say that because that conversation would have lasted 3 seconds or 8 seconds. So that means the plan would have
Oh, I
been fucked
know,
in an 8-second
it was
window.
Oli.
So
But you took so long for Oli. Alright,
Oh,
so
Oli.
I'm just gonna use a firebolt for this because it's the same thing. So
that's a crit and a. Let me just check. I don't think 11 hit. Yeah,
oh, did
11
you
does not hit.
give bless
I think we do have bless though.
Oh,
Gadira? You
Yeah.
gave bless, right? Okay, good.
1d4
Yeah,
on the first
I
one.
wanted to do all like the buff
1d4
stuff
on the second
in
one.
advance.
So second one is a 10.
the second
first
2
one's 15.
still do not hit.
Damn it.
But
Wow,
the
this
first
thing
one
has
is a
great
crit, so
height,
it does
see.
double damage either way. And let's see what wild magic
So
does.
much AC.
Yeah, you have 5 HP bonus, and then you get a 1d4 for your attacks.
46. 18 damage in total.
Nice.
Okay. That's actually terrible for you people. As he casts a spell, there is a swirling of wild magic in all sort of prismatic colors around, and then that magic sails, and it sails down the corridor towards the water pools, and they turn this uncomfortable brackish color coated in an ungodly film as they start to bubble and fester. Bjorn. I mean, Niet. The one after Bjorn. Wait,
Oh boy.
I'm in 2 different places in initiative.
you are in
Ollie.
2 people different places. Yes, never
but
mind.
if
So
it's
it's not
possible-
you. It's not you.
I
Go
held my
away.
turn. Can I interject there or no? 'Cause I was waiting for him
if you
to
wish,
cast
if
a
you want to,
spell.
absolutely.
Cool. So we can just do that then. I will move forward a little bit.
On the ceiling.
Yeah, on the ceiling. And I'm going to try to web him.
Sure.
Oh
No.
no.
Not.
You're trying to move with such force that you fall into your own hunting traps that
Very
snap
unfortunate.
around collections of your legs, locking you in
Mm-hmm.
2 painful places.
Great. All right. Well, that's my turn.
Oh yes.
Ouch.
Danon, you literally just see this. You're invisible, right? Or you've not turned invisible yet?
I didn't have the opportunity to turn invisible yet, so I intend to turn invisible now. I will cast that spell.
Awesome, absolutely.
Bam, just so it's on the screen. And that's all I'm going to be able to do with my turn.
Gadira, I'll say that you definitely, I mean, you notice the wild magic, and you can also hear the commotion on the other side. It's muffled through the stone, but the dwarves have pretty good hearing through stone.
I am going to hold my action till the end of the round, and
Okay.
I'm going to like kind of let the others know the same. Like,
All right. I hear 'em. Let's ready ourselves.
Yes, miss. Yes, miss. So Niet at the top of initiative. After that,
Oh, right. I have to break out of these traps. So strength check.
ooh, never mind.
A 15 would succeed.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And then I will just kind of like scuttle away.
This didn't happen. You didn't fall. Spiders don't fall.
No one saw that.
Absolutely
The
excellent.
most graceful
My-
of spiders.
Mind you, Tiernan was literally watching it, shaking his head as he was turning invisible. Like,
Those like
There's
goes
so
up
many
slowly.
legs.
Like
It's hard to keep track of them all, you know.
yeah, especially the broken ones.
the dragon sort of slowly moves
All right,
forward
let's kill
and
this thing.
it roars as loud as possible, which is painfully loud. It's sort of bringing in the. Oh, you've ruined it. In the ears.
Oh,
your,
you've ruined it.
your go. Your turn, be your.
Yeah, I'm just quickly looking. Yeah, he's gonna just turn to Nia and just say, "Hi, it's time that you got out of here. Run as fast as you can. I'll be right behind you." and he's going to thunder wave it and try and push it
Ooh.
backwards.
Absolutely.
Pusha. Alright, I forgot what I have to do with this. 15-foot cube. Oh my god, all the traps are gonna go flying at it too.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
so Oliver, are any of the traps gonna hit him in the air? It's a question. Okay, so
Let's
they
make
have
it
to.
safe first.
Do they have to make a save, or do I have to do something?
It's a Constitution save, and it
it's
also
against-
hits Niet. So on
What?
Niet needs
No,
to
it
make a
doesn't.
Constitution save. Yes, it does.
It's a cube. It's going this way.
Oh, it's not from around you. It's wherever you place
No,
it.
it's just
sorry,
a
there's,
cube.
There's another one that's very similar.
I know. It's the circle one. This is a
yeah.
cube.
Perfect. It completely fails.
Cool. I'm sad I'm missing out on this
Excellent.
thunder wave.
That's 15 feet, and it's
So-
2d8. Do you want me to roll, or
Yeah.
do you want me to roll?
You roll it. And then
Excellent, because I
I'll
rolled
do
a
some
7.
rolls to see if the traps like fly up into it or something.
That'll just be funny. It's not that it will do anything.
One
it'll
of
just
them
be
does. One of them actually flies right into where the eye should be, and it looks pretty painful. I mean, there's no eye there, but it does like clamp onto the sort of the eye
Yeah,
socket.
like the fleshy bit of where that
Oh,
should
yeah.
be.
Absolutely.
And
And it flies back less than gracefully, sort of actually bashing against the pillars, and some of the bone cracks and leaves dust in its wake. And then you run.
moving back 30 feet.
Perfect.
The tactical
Skeletons.
retreat move thing.
And now I need to roll a whole bunch of d4s to see if this skeleton like actually just explodes from walking through the spike growth.
2d4 per 5 feet.
Oh, I know.
Mm.
I've seen it before.
It's a brilliant spell.
Oh, it's a great spell. Yep, this skeleton is like falls into just bone and just tink and tonk onto the floor because it's a skeleton. It's not smart enough to realize. This one, however, goes down and saw that happen and so sort of waits with its sword and
Alright,
actually starts
well-
switching.
Phil just died, so I'm just gonna wait here for you, mate.
Yeah. Visible turning.
Tiernan can't do anything as of right now. He's going to hold his turn. He'll prepare an action to attack if you know what, he's just going to hold his turn and do a defensive mode. Dodge, whatever it's called. Okay.
Dear, are you still holding for the perfect moment?
I mean, yeah, unless I can't. We can't really hear anything other than like combat stuff happening.
Yeah.
So she's
Yeah, you
just
probably
assuming
heard
that.
thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah, thunder wave, but that's it.
Thunder from underground?
So it's unless someone calls for them to like help, it kind of is hard for her to no. So I think, yeah, we'll just ready our actions till the next time around. But I guess what I will do is I will give guidance to the one right behind me for the next since I'm not doing anything, I might as well give him guidance to the strength check whenever we do have to make it.
Exactly. And yet.
Yep. I'm going to roll this. Not regain that back, and so I'm just gonna
No.
move.
That would've been great if you got it back, but
That would be great.
you
to
might as
web
well
up.
use your full 60 feet, your full
Yeah.
dash.
Have I moved?
By the way, hold your breath.
Uh,
Don't drink
You
anything.
guys are doing great. You're doing great.
All right. I got 60 feet, right?
Yes.
It's kind of great because you guys are
Just
slowly
fuck off.
making the
This
dragon
thing needs
come.
to just fuck off.
Absolutely, it does. Absolutely, it does.
Oh, good.
It's your
Adventure over,
turn.
guys. It fucked off. All right.
So, yeah,
well,
just
it's
like go
it's
away.
right here again. So let's do another thunder wave.
Oh, great. Yeah, sure, totally. Let me
Are
do
you
the
sure you
same.
want to do that? You don't want to disengage?
It's just a whatchamacallit against him. So I don't have disadvantage or anything.
It passes. Does something happen on a
Shit.
failed save?
But you can disengage
A
without
successful save, it
giving
takes
the
half
dragon.
damage.
Yeah, I want to take zap damage. So
could've-
yeah, now I'm disengaging. But I'm also trying to slow it down for what's her name?
Yeah.
For Niet.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm not
Oh, that would've been
too
great
worried
damage, too.
Disengage.
at the
That would've
moment.
been
Then
great.
they don't even get an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay.
It's 8
Brilliantly.
damage.
The mercenaries stand by. The skeleton has its bow ready and is like ready. It just doesn't do anything. Tiernan, are you still hiding?
For now, yes, absolutely.
Excellent. Gadira, you've not been prompted, so it's Niet again.
I'm not prompted. I
To
will
do it.
use.
Unless you want
I'm
to do
gonna
something
nothing.
special.
I'll use my action to do something. I'll give the next
Yeah.
person guidance as well. Behind.
Guidance
I'm
is
gonna
a
go through
guidance is a
here.
concentration spell.
Yeah.
Are you concentrating on anything currently, like bless or something like that, or is bless not
Oh,
concentration?
is it concentration?
Guidance
know
is.
guidance was
I found out because everybody kept it to themselves and snickered at me on roll for it when I cast it. It completely fucked my plan, and I was like, oh, oops.
Careful not to touch the water.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
you can
do that
squirm
then.
by
Yeah.
without
Never
touching
mind,
the
yeah.
water. That's fine, but you can definitely tell that's nasty. That right there, that's nasty. Don't.
I mean,
touch
we're
it.
in a tomb, so to be fair.
It's more nasty than it was.
Shh. So seeing that, should I like try to maybe help Bjor over? Is that
Up to
touching
you.
it?
I'll be fine.
But
Oh, wait,
then again,
can you
there's not
actually,
really a way you can help someone over without them touching the water because you take up basically the entirety of the slot. With
Mm.
Turnin, it's like probably half of him was dangling in the water anyway. But
Okay. Ah.
so
Oh,
guess
well,
one of
it seems you finally made it across, Niet. Go on, grab the other end of the rope.
yes, get over here and grab some rope.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon. The dragon just sort of stares with its empty eye sockets. There's not even like any energy in it. It's just empty. And there's a bear trap hunked onto one eye.
Which Bjorn
That's
just thinks is
awesome.
funny.
Oh yeah, and it just stares at Bjor, and then just opens its maw. And
Shield.
it's the sort of thing that's very slowly. You cast shield on yourself, absolutely.
That's Friday's sake.
And
You get to know if he hits you or not.
uses
yet before you
fire
cast
breath
shield.
on you. In
I
point
know,
blank.
shield
Give
doesn't
me a
help,
Dex
but-
save with disadvantage.
All right.
Is it just uses fire breath
Dexterity
directly?
save.
With disadvantage. It's right in front of your face.
And we did get that 5 extra temporary HP, right?
Oh yes, you've got
Yeah,
temporary
you have
HP.
that.
Dex save a disadvantage for being up close. That's douche.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Could have done with
Um,
He's instituted like 50 homebrew rules that are all PC killers. Always like, it's late. You're all dying.
Maybe if you didn't run
I should be
away.
having pancakes right now.
He's like, you should have stayed away when when you had the
Fire
chance. You come back
Look,
and you will
Oli's
die.
actually punishing us because we did not get dynamite or any explosives whatsoever.
Yeah, it's like, why don't we just go off to like the dwarven cities for a bit? Come
Huh,
back with
exactly.
some dynamite.
How much damage was it?
That's 30. I'm assuming that you're
30,
reading out.
Fuck
so
me.
yeah, or I'm down.
Brilliant. Dying.
Where do I make the death save? Where's that button? There it is.
Yeah.
13.
Point of life. Absolutely brilliant. The mercenaries, do you want them to do anything? They're just sort of holding the rope and they're like, what are we waiting for? They're like itching to do something at this point. But I guess
They
not.
don't know. They don't know anything, right?
They don't know anything. They are hired help.
Hey, after it killed Bjorn, did it continue moving? It still had a move
No.
action. It just stood
Yeah,
there?
they're waiting till I say go.
You just sit there,
All
sort
right.
of watched.
Well, then my turn is going to be another wait. If it's still there, I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to keep waiting.
Okay, Gadira.
Yeah, same. Like we're waiting for
Yeah,
for.
It's all you, Ollie.
VR.
It's literally all you.
All right, is Niet also waiting? Sure,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's kind of just sitting there holding like the end of the rope, like in like her little spider fangs.
I like to imagine you have it in your mouth,
Well, yeah, I can't hold it with my legs.
and then you're
it's
like
ridiculous.
bracing your legs. Yeah.
You'll give me a death save.
Wait, is he dead?
He's
Dying.
unconscious.
He's got 2 points of life, so he's probably fine. Chernin, do you do anything now?
No, of course not. It's directly in front of me.
Yeah. It's just going back down the tunnel. Just
Yep.
It's not even like turned around, it's just floating backwards.
Of course. Okay,
Oh, alright.
keep going.
All right.
It's just going to keep on moving if you're all doing that. It's just going to go right back to where it's set up in the first place.
Nap's
So,
gonna
hold
realize.
on.
I think that
1,
something's
2,
wrong.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. that's my turn. When it comes around to me.
Excellent. So, you're
Eat some
Say.
berries.
Nice.
Whenever
He's
he
stable.
gets back up, is the dragon
stable. You're
gonna be
stable.
like, what?
He's
I
stable.
stabled my stealth.
Okay. So
Yeah,
does
I
it
killed you.
does it loop around, or does somebody act before it loops around to my turn?
I'm assuming none of you are
I
acting.
will
think-
act because I think at
I'm
this
assuming
point
you're
in
gonna
time
get
we
him up
realized
and get him over
something's
there.
wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm
she
gonna
starts.
go
She
check-
starts coming
You
forward.
can't metagame. Come on. You don't
Oh, I
know that. Let it.
That
Let.
long.
He was
Well,
right
behind-
You'd hear
To
a
be
roar
fair,
and
on
Zach
He
was
went
right
and
behind me.
silence.
Yeah, I was right behind
I
her,
mean,
and
You
it's
can
been
actually
2
put that on
rounds.
a
Yeah,
scale.
I gotcha. All right, so
So I'm just gonna investigate.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that
come up
counts
over
as turn.
here. So I move a half speed to come up over here. I'm gonna put a potion in
move
his
around me?
mouth. I'm gonna put a potion in his mouth, healing him the 2d4. Doing so well
2d4
at.
plus 2. so
Plus
it's
2,
a
sorry,
six.
6 health points. And so as soon as he comes to, I'm gonna be like, this time try to succeed.
This time,
Is that
Go
bardic
fuck
inspiration or
yourself.
is that just sass? You can now hear this semi-argument. Want to do anything, Gadira?
So can I hear them at all?
Yeah, you can hear. I'm assuming Bjor is speaking back.
oh no, Bjor is just
Okay.
fucking ignoring him.
You,
'Cause
you
he
hear
fucking messed this
Turn
up.
yelling at Aniet and at Bjor then, I guess.
Okay. If I hear that,
Muffled,
then
but pretty well.
she fully readies herself to pull them across.
Cool. Yeah.
I mean, what's the point of going across now? Like, they're not even chasing us. And yet we'll just like very angrily with her like spider like just like point at like where the dragon went.
So she's
You ever
like,
seen a- have
like
you ever seen a
gesturing
spider
towards it,
point?
and I'm gonna
Yeah,
gesture
that
back.
way.
You can't see me gesture. I can't do anything.
You could pick up like something of Bjor's and point with
And
that,
then
I
it would
guess.
turn invisible.
So I'm gonna just wait and see what they do. These
Okay.
two do.
Okay. Bjor, you're awake.
Yeah,
You're
Bjor gets
on the
up.
ground.
He's just like pantomiming to you. It's like, all right, you can probably point with your legs, correct?
Ollie, question. Since they're having this discussion and whatnot, and trying to figure everything out, can I just take some time and try to like make some webbing across this water maybe? Would that take too long to do?
That
For
would
everybody
take
to
too
cross-
long. That's like
Too long.
60 feet water of,
Mhm.
of web. That's
Honestly, if you just come over there and you were
Yeah. So I'm gonna
you
come
were-
over and like try to communicate.
Well,
Like-
if you were to come over and you point towards there, like I think
Like-
Gadir is
Yeah, I
very
figured your
insightful.
character's insightful.
I have a
to
plus
get
5
that.
to my insight, like, and I have it as a,
Like point to the water and kind of like be like no.
Oh, well, it seems we have a change in plans, dears. Go ahead,
Yes,
Nia. We'll
let's
follow.
go.
Mhm.
I go across the rope.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
I have to ask out of game. Why are we changing plan?
Choose and take.
I have no
If
idea.
the plan was to
I don't
continue
know.
drawing it this way, why aren't we continuing to draw it this? So this is legit out of game
Because
because I don't get
walked
it.
away.
I don't understand.
out of
In
out of
Bjor's
character,
mind
I
and in my
also
mind.
agree. Out
And-
of character,
and-
I think you guys could still kite it towards.
Yeah, the
here.
No.
plan is still 100%
But in
achievable
character,
as
my
far as I
character has
understand.
no
That's why
fucking clue what's
that's literally
happening.
why
A
I'm
spider came
confused.
over and
Yeah.
pointed, so I'm joining.
I'm so confused
Um,
why we're changing things.
It's because as soon as Bjor went down, it went back. It's not going to attack anything it does not see. It's why it did not go after Scott's character. And Bjor's like, Bjor pretty much is pissed off, just wants to go get the Lich thing.
Huh?
He's actually going to try and kite around the dragon head and kill the Lich or whatever it is. I'm assuming it's a Lich. I mean, that's why I'm calling it the Lich thing.
Not the Lich King, the Lich thing.
Yeah,
I'm,
the Lich
I'm
thing.
down with that.
Can you move me, please, Ollie? I still have
Oh,
nothing.
yes,
you
I
moved
knew
everybody
someone
else but
forgot.
me.
Ollie,
I
wow.
just,
Aw.
I just guess I left a little longer there
Awful,
on our...
Ollie.
Gadir gets on the other side and she's like,
Oh, well. We're all gathered around. Now what's happening? Things didn't go as planned, I'm assuming.
Yeah, Bjorn just like walks up to Gira and is like, "All right, lass, I need a little bit of your assistance."
Well, we're here. What kind of assistance?
The healing variety.
Well, I believe Rohari and I have that covered. Let me take a look at you.
She starts like looking at your body and
Yeah,
she's
he's
like,
at 4 HP.
oh yeah, he's messed up.
Yeah, no, he's like his usual bluish tint is a more sootish tint.
All right,
Yes.
I'll give you some healing word.
Danke 7.
Yeah, that's not enough though, huh? You probably need something else.
I'm at 9 out of 18, so I'm 50%. It's not that bad, unless another whatchamacallit, fire breath.
Ollie's measuring things.
Mm-hmm.
Give you
I do
another 7.
nothing of the sort.
I think if you do that on GM layer, it's invisible, but I honestly don't know that for a fact.
It's
I
invisible
don't
to
want
there.
it to
Yeah.
be invisible.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, everyone. Now that the heals are done with, battle stations, spread out. Don't let this all get hit all at once. That would be bad.
Kadira looks around and like
Hit it
sees the
with
small
anything you
area that
fucking
we're
have.
all in and how there's not a lot of space to move around. She's like,
Well, I don't think we can spread out that far.
How long does your spike growth stay up?
10
10
minutes.
Okay, I'll allow it to stay up for a bit longer.
I guess Gadira will go here. She'll motion for Thomas. Well, I don't know. Where are we going? Are we just chill here?
Yeah,
I have no idea
Bjorn
what the
wants to
plan is.
advance slowly this time.
Okay. I would assume that Gadira and Niet will take tank front, and then everyone else
Yeah.
will, and then Timoth and whatever Thomas or whatever will be.
Timothy and Thomas. Come
Timoth
on,
and
how hard
Thomas,
is it to forget such an easy names?
It's Tim and Tom.
No, it's Timothy and Thomas. Tim and Tom
Well,
are
what
the
about
boring,
Tom, Dick,
dumb
and Harry?
names. Timothy and Thomas are like cool fantasy names.
But they're
All
not
right.
fantasy, they're
I'm not gonna
real.
go up any further because this is where the traps are. So
Yeah.
Absolutely.
as we get here, Gadira turns around. She sees people kind of.
What did he say? He said spread out. Look at you all in a bundle. What is this? Don't you know anything?
She like points
Oh.
to one of them to go here and one of them.
Yeah.
Maybe
They're
we'll
like,
go back.
yes. Sort of like bump into each other. They rush away, and you're like, oh no, the people who are going to volunteer to fight a dragon are not going to be like actually trained soldiers, are they? They just kind of want fame. Yeah. Oh no.
Exactly. But hey, old Velheim tactic was just like you march in a column towards the dragon, shooting arrows with pikes.
Yeah, Gadira's used to like training people. She's fine.
Well,
with it.
let's say we're back at the top of initiative with
Mhm.
Niet.
I'm
Okay.
okay with
All
this.
right. So,
After a little bit of a pause.
I suppose I will climb up onto the ceiling a little bit, at least enough to like get like around the spike trap.
Sure.
10, 10. Okay.
Did see
And
you?
Well,
Oh,
what
no.
do you see, lady?
I'm just gonna fire at it with a web, trying to get attention again. Yep. 15.
Yeah, you web it up. It's like just about to
Woohoo.
roar out fire breath, and then like the spider web like wraps around it several times.
Mhm.
And it actually falls like it's like muffled in the
Alright.
web.
So I don't see
Excellent.
anything. I just hear thumping.
All right.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
It's
Dargan.
turn. Dargan.
Actually, can I bonus action end the spike trap? Because I don't think it's doing any good right now, to be honest.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're
I
gonna do
mean,
that also.
there is a skeleton
Is that-
over there that's going to come, Aaron.
It has a bow.
Oh, I
The
misheard
skeleton
that.
has a bow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't delete the circle. The circle is staying. Well, circles never want to leave. Yeah, it like spends its turn like just opening its jaws as wide as possible and it actually does sort of like hinge all the way back around really unsettlingly to snap away the webs. But actually, when you notice when it does that, it's actually looking pretty beat up. I mean, excuse me.
Yeah, I did a shit ton of damage to it already.
Yeah, Bjor did a lot of damage to it. Exactly, 100% exactly. Let me just check some things real quickly. But yes, completely fine. Bjor, go. Okay, Scott, are you pleased with yourself? Are you happy? Because I
That
wasn't doing
doesn't-
this shit when I was
that
being a
doesn't
player,
mean
but
what
now
you-
you're giving me free reign to be this guy.
Don't ever use that phrase like that.
Which phrase? What?
Oh, go.
Okay, never mind then.
What? I'm so confused.
He's like, "Are you pleasing yourself?"
Oh,
Instead of
Oh.
like, "Are you pleased with yourself?" Like I'm like, those two phrases.
oh, that's funny.
Well,
I
Scott,
totally did
are
not
you
get that.
pleasing yourself?
Actually, a totally fine phrase.
Is that why your face is red? Are you pleasing yourself?
Come on, Bjor, your turn. Fast. I would like to sleep.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know it was my turn.
Well, maybe
Thought we
you
were
should.
waiting on the dragon. All right.
Dragon was
so-
spending its turn fighting its way out of the spider web it was trapped in.
All right. This right here.
Nice.
That dragon or a skeleton? That kind of looks like a skeleton.
There is a skeleton in front of a dragon, yes.
Yeah, I have it on my shitty screen, so
Yeah, you can barely
Um,
see. There's
yeah, I can see the dragon. He's right near the skeleton. We are going to flip and flap and fucking fuck that guy up because fuck that guy. Yeah, let's fuck that guy with a magic missile. Because I'd like actually hitting things sometimes.
Yeah, totally.
And damage.
Nice.
Yeah, that is absolutely perfectly enough. The skeleton sort of like low. It had an arrow ready. It just.
Oh no, not the skeleton, the dragon.
The dragon.
Oh,
yeah.
the dragon!
Yeah, mess it up.
Brilliant. The bolts of magic fly through the air just as the dragon head starts floating again. Then the bolts of magic missile go inside the head, explode, and so does the dragon's head. Just
Ah,
chunks.
beautiful.
And
Splatter.
Pure's just going to be like shouting, "Oh, you fucking reeky beetle, fucking pure cure! You're fucking next. I know you're fucking in there." And he's just shouting in Abysmal. This is all in Abysmal.
Nice.
Kadir is frightened.
Yeah, it's not a good language to hear someone angrily yelling.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
She also it
Pretty much
sends like tingles up her spine because she does not like that.
Are these traps still set? Because I'm just worried about like toms and
Yes.
stuff. Okay.
Wait,
Yes,
are they
they are.
set because they all blew away?
Yeah.
that's why I was questioning it.
Only the one that hit him.
Oh, okay, that's the only one that
they'll
blew
still
away?
go. Yeah.
Okay.
Tomoth, let's go. Tomoth and Timoth. They do actually sort of rush forward until they see, oh, there's traps here. What do we do? And they like actually look back at Bill like, what? And one of them tries to jump.
Before they do anything, Gadir is gonna be like,
No, now come here.
and she's gonna kind of motion them to like come stand near her.
Okay,
'Cause-
sure.
They're idiots.
Maybe. No comment.
Best laid plans.
Tiernan.
Tiernan is still lingering around, trying to see how this is going to play out. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Seeing how this is going to play out. Waiting for the opportunity where he can be more useful than just standing there. That opportunity's passed. He's already done it once. He's looking for his next one.
All right, Gadira. Go, Gadira.
I guess the traps we're gonna have to disable them. So
Yeah.
I'll pick up one trap.
Yep.
Move it out of the way. This one.
Yeah,
it's
yeah. I
being-
mean, you saw them set, and there's actually.
Yeah, so I let them know.
All right, you can use this path. Don't walk over there. It's not very safe.
You imagine
and-
know what they're gonna do though.
Can I see that? Is that a bad guy?
That's a skeleton with a bow.
All right. I can actually still see from here, but I'm gonna go here. And actually, if I can still see it from here, can I cast from there? So I get semi-cover?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, I will
Absolutely.
use Sacred Flame on him then.
So if that other skeleton's name was Philip, what is this skeleton's name?
Why was that skeleton's name Philip? What?
Yeah, we agreed that his name was Philip.
Excuse me? Who, what, why, where, and when? This skeleton ducks out
when
of the
the
way
first
of the
one
sacred
died.
flame as it sees it happening. So, sorry, Gadira. Your little helpful cleric friend moves up a little bit, and it's time for spiders. Let's go.
All right. I'm gonna take these remains and throw them to the other trap. that's
Ah,
fine.
the one behind you. Yeah, you can just
Does
like
work.
drag, drop, crunch.
And then I'm gonna move
Perfect.
forward.
I just love that.
25, 30. All right.
So
Awesome.
It's my turn.
Dragon
Oh,
is
and let
dead.
me roll my web.
Oh, I just realized I don't have music going. So like caught up in what's going on in the game right now. Like I'm like, oh my god, we're finally actually passing through the threshold. I'm like, there's no music in the background. It's just kind of like us breathing.
You had one job, Delric. One job.
I'm not even in the combat. I'm not even in the combat. It's not even like I have to worry about what's on the
You're
map.
not even doing anything. The least you can do is freaking play some music for us.
I know. I'm
Jeez.
sorry. Sorry.
Scott, if you need music, I have a shit ton of music.
No, take your turn.
All right.
Save the day. Vanquish the bad guys.
Are the thorns still active?
No.
Can I
No.
walk through that?
I disabled them.
But
Yeah.
why is the circle there? All of them.
Because I can't delete the circle.
I think the circle's
Absolutely.
just there.
You know, I
have
did
to
rid of
select,
no.
like the.
Yeah,
there you
no,
go.
Oh, that
I could've done it all
skeleton's still
right.
alive.
It was just a power play.
Frank, I
All
did
right,
write a
we're
note
going
to
look at
tell
that
you
guy.
there was no circle, but I got yelled at for it. So
No. She was yelling at
I'm
the.
just saying, if you're gonna start writing on the battle mats, I'm gonna start writing on the battle mats too.
All right. So I have
I think Maggie and Frank
One
agreed
level
with some
2
good writing
spell.
once.
2 level 1 spells. Oh god, that's confusing. And a firebolt.
Mm,
So we're just gonna firebolt that skeleton. 14.
nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Don't forget your roll your 1d4.
10.
And you get a roll 1d4 to the attack.
And
But if you hit with a 14, you don't need
yeah,
it.
so
Yeah.
that 14's a 16, but 10 damage. That's the most damage I've done with the.
Yeah,
Fire.
that skeleton is just blown away, turned to chunks of bone by the explosion of fire. Brilliant. It's satisfying, you know. It also makes a great noise. Okay, Timothy and Thomas. Why are they there? Be great. They like, yeah, charge! Actually, charge.
There you go. That's nice.
uh,
Now take it easy. Not too far in there.
And the skeletons
They feel
in
like
the
they're
room.
standing on a magic circle right now.
Yeah, they're all.
You know, they may not be trained adventurers like you guys. Actually, let's change some. That one. So, what you guys see is just Tormouth runs in and arrows fly down. He ducks out of the way of one, and another arrow gets him right in the back. He's like, oh! But he doesn't die in one hit. That'd be ridiculous because he was aided and has the extra HP from Gadira.
But if he
He does
wasn't aided, he might be dead now. Is that what you're saying? Shit.
He's just like, like, and looks at us like, the skeletons in raised pathways. Yells back, and the other one's like, oh, thanks for that, Thomas. That's great information. They are just continuously useless. Tiernan, no comparison at all.
I'm going to continue moving forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay.
Awesome. Gadira.
All right, Kadira is going to move here and here. And do I see anything? I guess I can. I can see this guy here.
Yeah,
see the hallway
what the
anymore.
issue is like a sort of a half wall on here, where as it goes up stairwells, just so it's kind of more obvious that there's like a raised layer. So it's sort of hard to see, but you can tell that there are skeletons up there.
Okay, give me 1 second. So I'm 25 feet. I could double move if I wanted. I think I will actually. Kind of want to heal him. Kind of don't want to heal him. Can I? Ooh, got a better idea. I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm gonna give him the potion that I was provided.
Okay, sure.
And be like,
Here, drink this. Next time, stay behind me. Listen closely.
I like how they charge forward, like, yes, yes, and then afterwards, like, no, no, stay behind me now.
yeah. So basically, what I would like to do with my action is try to get Timoth, Thomas, and them to like basically stay behind me and work
Yeah,
with me
yeah,
instead of,
absolutely.
and like hold their action till after.
They're
way they
following
don't-
your commands. They
Yeah.
may be a little useless, but yes,
So they can be more useful instead of just running forward and being meatbags. And that's how I'll use my turn.
We like a good meat bag every once in a while, though.
Yeah, I mean sometimes, but Gajir doesn't want to see people die. You know,
fair.
they're good people. They're trying to help their town. So
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Yeah, go.
All right, cool.
Alright,
I'm
you
gonna
move that guy,
continue
cool.
climbing kind of like on this wall. 10, 15, then go onto the floor. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Sorry,
these
no, you
people
said no
are a
diagonal
layer
movement.
higher. So I would
Yeah.
say maybe it's
Oh.
only 10 feet of climbing, and you're a spider, so you can actually scuttle up with no problem.
Okay, cool.
Just so you
And
know.
so I double moved, so that was my turn.
Excellent. Did you do your web charge?
I didn't. Thank you for reminding me.
I'm reminding you because it's a cool thing.
Oh. And it
Ooh,
does
nice,
get recharged.
DM.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay, excellent. As you're down there and probably looking up to intend to cry, this guy up here, this rotting humanoid, points down and continues chanting in abyssal, and a black, smoky spiritual dagger appears behind you.
I was gonna say another dragon appears.
Another dragon.
We found their lair. Actually, they're not really like. I don't know.
Just
I don't
Like a
think they're, like,
family of
normally-
dragons.
Oh yeah, it could be a family of dragons. That's true. Like their core family, they're
That'd
close.
be adorable. That's like an idea I'm taking. And a floating dagger appears behind you.
Ooh, I like that.
And I just have to check the spell because I'm terrible. And it does get to attack you. Absolutely.
Shadow dagger or something along those lines.
Yeah, there's a
forgot the
dagger
name
of
of
shadow
it.
right there. Absolutely.
It's one of the fucking funnest
Spiritual
spells. 'Cause
weapon?
You just throw stuff at them.
Yes, it is a spiritual weapon. Absolutely.
So I guess an attack roll, it's going to be proficiency plus their spell modifier, whatever that is, and then it's going to be 1d8 plus spell modifier damage, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all bonus action, and it can move up to 30 feet as part of that bonus action if need be.
Yeah, it's a really nice spell.
Yeah, it's a party wipe one.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? I keep typing this in the macro wrong. I'm so dumb.
The
I'm
spider
the
can't die.
dumbest man.
Well, it is 6:21 in the morning over there.
Yeah, I guess I do get a little bit of leeway. You see the crazy in the eyes. Yep, that absolutely hits you, Niet, for 10 damage.
No, not. Leave the spider alone.
Yep,
Go
absolutely.
for Thomas
excellent.
instead. No one likes him.
And then after
How much damage?
that,
7?
10.
10.
And then he casts Sacred Flame, so give me a Dex save, Spider Lady.
Okay.
Death save. What the hell?
Oh.
Yeah, you're actually 100% fine.
Yeah.
Oh, Dex.
Dex.
That makes way more sense. I thought he like death
Oh,
pointed at you. I was
oh,
like,
that'd
oh
be crazy.
shit!
Like
what?
finger of death.
What are we
That'd be awful.
fighting? Yeah.
Alright, is that trap in front of me still active?
Yes.
Alright, I'm just gonna step around it then.
Woo.
5, 10, 15. And let's get that rule out. Ooh, wait, no, I can see him from here. Fuck that guy. Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Can you
Can hit
cast
him
65 feet?
with Scorching Ray. It's 120.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's oh
A
yeah,
lot of
that's
these
nice.
spells are pretty long range.
120
And-
feet range spells are like, whoa.
Let's see. Oh gosh, fuck it. I'm gonna burn a bunch of spell points here. We're going to do Quicken Spell. That's going to be 2 charges to make this a bonus action. So Scorching Ray right off the bat.
This is the part of the game where I juggle several books on my lap because I don't digitize anything.
How dare you? Do you want me to give you the digital books?
No. I want the real books.
Okay, well,
But it's just sometimes I have 4 books on my lap at once.
I know that's what I was saying. It's like it's good to have the real books, but
I
Right, let
don't
me,
like trying to find stuff in the PDFs.
Yeah, I agree. The books are easier because you can put like tabs.
you can
and
put
can-
book
Yeah,
notes.
you can just
Yeah.
like flip through it really
Whatever.
quickly. Yeah.
But you can
Whereas
also have like
the
10 of the
search
books
function
open.
doesn't always work in PDFs. It's like
No,
ugh.
they definitely don't. I'm
Alright.
going to roll
Give me the
Firebolt
rolls.
for all these, so ignore them. They're all Scorching Ray. 2, 3. Okay, well,
Well, one of them hits.
yeah. I doubt even with the
At least you're not
1d4 the other
fighting,
2. So, yeah, the other 2 would be a 9 and a 11.
Yep, still do not hit.
So I figured.
Just
Yeah.
sort of bash the wall below.
All right.
The wall tunnel.
2d6 each, or yeah, each as in just the one. 9 damage.
Okay, I mean that's pretty good. Like
Does
this
he die?
guy is like he is like flinging this spell around and is trying to cast some other spells, but they're not working, and that just hits him. He's just like
All right, and that was my last level 2 spell, by the way. Okay.
Pretty awesome though, dude.
Regular standard action now. We're gonna use Magic Missile.
Damn, you get to do that and that? That's
Yeah,
pretty
quicken
sweet.
spell
Quicken.
is really cool for like burst.
Because-
Sorcerers
damage.
are
That's
so
cool.
cool in 5e.
You can build like a great burst mage with
Yeah,
I
because
definitely need to play this character, like this class
Oh,
that
yeah.
you're playing. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, because 2 sorcerer points, I can make any spell a bonus action.
Yes.
Oh,
exactly.
except you can't cast 2 spells in a round. One of them has to be a
Oh, I
cantrip.
can't. Oh well,
Yeah.
Firebolt then. Duh.
Yeah.
Standard action, Firebolt. 23 again. Yeah, not bad.
Yeah,
And-
absolutely.
1d4 just to add to it, so more.
Just so you want to say that you got the 27, even though
Oh yeah,
Don't
yeah.
worry,
He's
I only
just
rolled
like,
2
I
damage.
really
who cares? You
did
only
it.
did 2 damage.
But it looked
It's-
cool, okay? You
Yeah,
got the
no.
bonus points.
Yeah,
How did
it's
it
great.
look? Explain to us how it looked, Frank.
Yeah,
'cause
just
that's
Well,
like,
he's called-
while I move
He's
him
called
at the top
Fior
end.
the Serpent because, it serpentines around. It looks like a snake moving whenever he casts a Firebolt.
Very cool.
Line up
I'm
behind
going to
you,
assume that this one, like the trail was longer, so it looked more like a flaming snake, but it just didn't do as much damage
Yeah.
because the trail
I mean-
trailed off too much.
Definitely. Like, it's a meteor when it's breaking apart. It's beautiful. It's like this long meteor trail. But at the end of it, yeah, it's kind of not really anything.
Just like I can't think of a joke. It's too,
Yeah,
too
just like a meteor.
Okay, yeah, you get arrowed for 6 damage by this skeleton over here. And Gadira, one of the skeletons, going to start firing at you with their bows that they have to shoot people with.
Gotta hit me for 20. I have 20 AC.
Ah, awesome. Yeah, absolutely does not hit at all. They're just like, this would just be like a shield, like, who cares sort of situation. Jinan is not here in several ways. So,
I like to
Yeah.
imagine like they go and I just like catch it with my shield and it just like knocks
oh,
them off.
yes, absolutely. Shields are cool. Yeah. I'm all down for shields. Go Gadira. Kill some things. Now, these skeletons and all these people are on a raised platform. The stairs.
All right. Gadira is going to summon a spiritual weapon. So what you see is like a giant sword spawn from next to her. She puts her hand out and she says, "May Hyla protect us and aid us in this fight." And like a giant sword comes up next to her, and around it is just a flaming, like a flame. Same
Absolutely.
emblem that she has on her shield and everything else.
Yeah.
And she is going. That is going to float. Oh, I can't control it. But
I think you
attack
can
this.
control. That's like actually
Attack this guy.
Yeah, screw that guy.
Which one?
It's going to attack this one.
Excellent.
As a bonus action on your turn, you can you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack
Yeah, that's for like
against
next turn.
a creature within 5 feet of it.
We also think about spiritual weapon is it's a bonus action to cast the first time too, so you can still like do sacred flame and stuff afterwards. So feel free to do the
on
attack
hit,
roll.
the target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability.
You need to give me a melee attack roll first.
Yeah, you still gotta hit it first.
Damage.
Yeah, I don't know how it's supposed to. I guess I have to just do
Yeah,
a
you just gotta do chunk in the 20s.
Okay. I will do the melee attack. I'll just use mine. So, 22 hit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. An 8.
Okay,
8
then
damage
it does
is like.
Then it does the 8 damage.
Yeah, you just slice with the holy fire. It's not gonna. A skeleton won't last much longer.
Okay. That's my action.
Okay. So.
Oliver, Scott's
I know.
Scott's saying.
Yeah.
Hello. Sorry, I had to disappear for a little bit there. I do apologize, but there's a little bit of a complication going on over here. So we are going to have to finish this combat at another point in time because I am the one that's hosting the stream. So if I'm not here to host the stream, then I can't be the one hosting the stream. So I do apologize. We can finish this another point in time. It would take probably less than an hour to finish all this fun stuff up. Everything is held on Roll20 100% perfectly. So why don't we just
Or we can just say we kill everything.
We just kill everything
I
and we
like
win.
that one too.
I'll just write a really cool ending. It'll be fine.
So why don't we just have
the
everybody talk about who they are, where we can find you, and all that fun stuff. Let's start with you, Ollie. Who are you? Where can we find you? And all that.
I am Ollie. You can find me at OllieRant or at or Ollie Smith Art, respectively. My Twitter, I try to post daily art every day. For example, hopefully tomorrow I can do the updates for when I run my normal D&D games. I do little sort of mini comic type things for them, so you can join me in the story. And the story is set in the same world. It's pretty cool. And also, you can see me tomorrow on Scott's show, where I'll also be drawing some stuff for that, where I play Stalbor, who is a not weird at all necromancer elf. And that's just about it. That's a bit of everything.
Awesome. Thank you, Ollie. Where can we find you, Maggie?
Hey, you guys can find me at Margaret Crone in all the places, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, or just if you want to find all the links at margaretcrone.com, that's probably the easiest. I do a bunch of stuff ranging from D&D to Star Wars fantasy game to Shadowrun to I'm going to be playing Prey tomorrow if you guys want to check that out over at twitch.tv/Margaret Crone, and I'll see you guys around. Thanks for having me on here, Delric. I had a lot of fun, and I really do love Gadira, and you guys are really great to play with. So.
Now, Gadira is such a great character. We had such great RP moments. We've seen all the characters, which is lots and lots and lots of fun. Which, speaking of, Frank and I got to have a heated RP character. It was funny. We started off great. He was like, "You're annoying."
Oh yeah.
But you buy me drinks, and then he's like, "No, you're just flipping annoying." So, Frank.
It slowly got worse.
Oh, it's
Like,
my
his
character is
hatred
such a
for
douche.
you
It's like real
just
life.
grew.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
So, Frank, please, where can we find you? How can we pester you and all that?
Hi. So I'm Control Alt Frank, and I talk like this all the time. It's my real accent. No, it's not. I wish it was though. It would be annoying.
I really like that accent, though. It's awesome.
So I'm Control Alt Frank. I'm the community manager for Margaret Crone's Space Vikings. If you want to find Margaret Crone, she's right over there.
Where is she?
On Saturday, we will be doing a PlanetSide 2 squad or platoon if we get enough people. Just romping around, Emerald server, Vanu, be there or don't. It's really your choice. You can follow me.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh, well, yes. It was amazing last
And
time.
even if you're not good at shooters, you can be like a healer and shit. It's gonna be fun.
Exactly. You can be just like Maggie was today. I almost called you Margaret, but I prefer Maggie. You can be
My name
just
is Margaret.
like...
It's not that
I know,
weird.
but I prefer Maggie. You can be just like Maggie as Gadira and heal us. You can find me on Twitter at ControlAltFrank, and the same with Twitch because I'm unoriginal and only have one name.
No, that's good.
No,
You're
that's good.
branding, dude.
No, it's
That's
better than
really
me.
Good.
I know.
I'm Derek Master on
So
friggin'
You
Twitch.
can find
So
Scott at the Delric on Twitter.
no, Mr. Delric, right? Mr.
Oh,
Delric.
Mr.
Yeah.
That's right.
Aaron, Where can we find you? Who are you? Why do we even want to talk to you?
'Cause she's awesome
Well,
spider
I
lady.
know.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm sorry. No. Listen, I'm sorry. Before you even get to speak, if you're just tuning in or just coming in at this point in time, tuning in, wow, it's like so 1920s. It's the outfit. You took the worst rolled stats I've ever seen on any character ever, and you turned it into literally the most powerful character in the
Yeah,
party.
you are freaking.
It
your
was
character is
amazing.
pretty beast.
I mean, seriously,
Thank you.
Niet
That's pretty
and
impressive.
Kadira could have done this without us. I mean, obviously, Ollie would have to scale it down a little bit, but you guys could have done it without us. Bjor should have been very useful, but sadly, he just coincidentally rolled low. That has nothing to do with Frank's crafting. It was literally just the dice weren't in his favor, and I was
To be
intentionally
fair,
useless.
I killed so much this session.
So yeah, but I'm sorry. So Aaron, who are you?
I was pretty impressed with Niet. I got 12, 12, 10, 9, 6, 4 for stats. But anyways, you can find me on Twitter at Rinzen, and you can find me here tomorrow playing with Delric and Ollie in our Friday game. Looking forward to it.
Awesome, perfect, and me.
No, keep your clothes on. What is happening?
Oh, okay. Sorry. And
You're gonna get
let's see.
banned from Twitch.
Yeah, I know. You guys know where you can find me. Delric on Twitter, the YouTube. The links are all down below. So with that, thank you all very much for coming in. I honestly want to finish this fight and see what's down there. Even if it's only like a 20-minute stream, I want to finish it. So we will find a time and make this happen. Thank you all very much. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, morning.
Bye.
Ollie, I hope you enjoy your breakfast. Bye.
I'm gonna go pass
Bye,
out.
guys.
I've been awake too long.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.